After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War. Now, in the year 1973, the world still lies in the heart of this frigid period. The West and East engage in proxy wars to assert dominance, while spies and agents engage in shadowy dealings. And, with the threat of nuclear war, the world always feels close to doomsday. It's as if the whole world is holding their breath, waiting for someone to make the first wrong move.
Welcome back to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Good Trouble. I almost said Havoc Moon, but we're not in that campaign
Now
anymore.
it's just forced because you've already done this.
That's me dancing as I give my intro.
Idle Tan?
Yeah. Like, no, it's Tan.
10-10. Oh my god.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
Would you buy tickets to Tantan's show? Let us know in the
I
comments.
fucking wouldn't. And I'm the hypothetical performer.
Alright, but why don't you give us a quick recap, Tan, of last time and set the scene for us,
last
shall
time
you?
you begun your infiltration of Claridad. You got off different jobs. Bats became a janitor. He found his calling. Vasilii, you became a newscaster, and you also met who appears to be your brother in disguise, but he is not aware of your identity. Jack, you have been infiltrating. Most recently, you followed Chelsea up to a meeting she had with the CEO, Manuel.
He followed, he put his, lungs or his ear in a ball. He's not, up there physically.
That's Bats. Bats. Driver doesn't have that ability.
Oh, I got confused. Sorry, because you said Jack, and I heard Bats for some reason.
So as far as I know, his lungs are still in his body, but he was eavesdropping, and then
actually, I copied his ability with Proto-Men. That's not how it works. That's not how it works.
Proto-Men. And then Chelsea, the Manuel revealed he knew of your identity, and revealed to you that Good Trouble has been using your son as part of their operations. So I imagine you're not happy.
I wonder if we'll ever successfully go incognito.
Three of you have, to be fair.
Hey, I'll have you know, Wayne
true.
Rembrandt is very stealthy.
In my defense, I felt like Chelsea played that legitimately well. He just already had the fucking info.
I wasn't even disparaging you, Darnell.
No, I know. I'm just saying, I thought we all did a good job going undercover, except for specifically Regent, who used two different names.
Hey, that's because, you were messing up his cover story. Why would Hercules Habsburg know some random male lady?
Because we're all new on the same day?
It doesn't...
You guys met when we were... Okay, it doesn't matter.
It's out of character for him to associate.
That's insane. You're insane. You're going to hell when you die.
You're insane!
Anyway, set the scene for us, Tan.
So, well, as you recall, when we left, Driver, you had made a little skiddy sound on the floor as you're eavesdropping, and Mr. Rivers, the jaws of Manuel, who has pennies over his eyes, was sent to kill that guy. And he was chasing after you as his stand appeared, so...
Which
shall
looks
we?
like? What does a stand look like?
Well, we'll find out as we jump in.
And also, if you remember, Stigma crawled up Mr. Rivers' fucking arm. So he's there.
Doing the I think Stigma's doing the Ant-Man thing where he goes up the butthole.
Get up his ass and turn into a whale.
Yeah, no, we're not doing it.
My ancient ancestor.
My logic was not that. My logic was he'd be able to de-evolve him while he's hidden in his clothes or something.
Well, shall we?
Let's do it. Do it.
Where is Bats here?
Oh my god, it's so loud!
This is your granny's session.
Fuck. We maybe should have ran that before. Oh my god.
Right.
Sorry to everyone on the recording.
Simulate the fear Driver felt as he was being pursued.
Kill that guy.
Volume editing.
The thing is, Mr. Tanhoney.
Yes.
If you recall our DMs.
Oh, absolutely. Let me just refresh my memory of that.
Okay, how do I mute it?
It's been a week. Okay, I recall now, yes. So...
So can you describe this, Mr. Tanhoney?
So, He's whirling around the corner. He's running like his giant skeleton is appearing behind a bulky skeleton with diamonds in its eyes and his teeth gritting together in fury. And he whirls around the corner, ready to like seize you, Homer Simpson style, and wringe your Bart Simpson-esque neck. He turns a corner and sees that it's not you there, but the tour guide from earlier. Hey, friends. It's good to see you're having a secret meeting. I just wanted to stop by and say hello. How are you doing?
Wait, what happened? I got lost for a second. What?
He was chasing Driver, turned the corner, and instead of Driver being there, it was the tour guide from last session.
Oh. The Darman?
Yeah.
I'm having a bit of a crisis here. I'm trying to find the volume for this fucking music bot.
Just
I'm
right-
on mobile.
Click it.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't put that repeat that time.
I'm on mobile. I don't know where.
If you're looking at the voice channel, if you click
Press-
on it on mobile, then you can turn its volume down. It's a drag bar.
I don't think I can, but okay.
Yes, you
I
can.
I use mobile Discord like constantly in the car.
Okay, all right. I see it. I see it. I see it. Yeah. Let's see.
Fast.
No, it's not there.
Okay.
My God.
Ugh.
We'll have a silent session for Dune until he learns how to use Discord.
I know how to use Discord. It's on. It's that option is there for literally everybody but the bot.
That's weird.
Wait, what?
It doesn't make sense. Perhaps you're
It
mentally
does make-
insane?
Look,
Can I turn it down? Hold on, I can turn it down apparently.
Guys, we are in the middle of recording. Maybe we
This
should
I
is
haven't done
a
anything right now.
professional podcast.
Should we just
How about
start
that?
over from the beginning?
No, because we're like fucking 10 minutes. What do you mean should we
It's
start
so
over?
much funnier this way.
What do you think these people are here for in episode 12?
Not this. This.
I kind
So
of
what?
agree with Darnell
The
here.
music that's playing right now too. It's so fitting, both in and out of character.
Try clicking on it instead of in the voice chat. Go to the person panel on the right, like when you click the two people icon, and then try it
Yeah.
from there.
Fucking
It's
music.
yeah, it's still not working.
Hold on, I
Um,
can turn it down. I can...
Maybe you.
No, you can
just
only turn it down
turn-
for you, Tan.
No,
Well,
because it's
well,
built into
you-
the bar.
Well, if you just restart your Discord, see if the option's there now.
That's what I'm thinking too, since Tan
Let's
just
see.
added it.
I added it earlier today, to be fair, but
Oh, then I don't know. All I know is
with fucking music.
this needs to be edited out.
Well, that's your
No,
job.
keep it in.
This
Well,
is not content, guys. It's
it's
only
the
funny
exact
to us.
I'm just saying, I cannot hear a word anybody's saying over the bagpipes.
If we have to suffer through this, the audience should have to suffer
All right.
too.
Who needed
I
music
disagree.
anyways?
Oh, okay.
Oh no! And now I fucked up my no.
What are you doing?
I was trying to click something and I've messed it all up.
Now we do have to start over, don't we?
I actually don't even know how to fix this.
Oh
What have you
my.
done?
So I have two windows overlaid on each other for the recording. One with the Jamboard in case you need it, and one with the Discord. And I accidentally dragged the Discord off screen on OBS, and now I'm having trouble. Like I don't know how to pull it back.
Grab it again. Alt tab.
Just make a new one. Delete the
Yeah,
old one.
I think
make a new one.
that's what I'm gonna have to do. Yeah.
Sorry about this, guy. We're having some technical difficulties. Anyway, well, while he's doing that, this is what's happening. So we'll leave the music buttons aside for the moment. I do apologize, guys. So yeah, little Darman man is like, I hope you're enjoying your secret meeting. Just remember, we're not just giving tours. We're So, Jack, refresh my memory. If one of these illusions is attacked, what sort of effects does it produce? Do they just sort of shimmer out of existence, or?
If you attack it, it will react. Actually, I think it will probably. You know what? I think if it's attacked like without my expecting it, it will like it can be like destroyed. But if I'm expecting it, I can have the. Can I edit the recording to have him like react to the punch and like fall down?
You absolutely can if you are expecting it, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
At the moment-
Because I'm expecting this guy to like. I'm pretty much setting up this guy to be killed later on, to be honest. But
Okay, I would say this is a bamboozle roll here. And I'm going to
okay.
need you to get a 2 here.
Let me see. Which stats are that again?
Bamboozle is wit and menacing.
Wit and oh, thank God, 2 of my best stats. Oh, that's way over.
I never doubted it. So it's not way. It's over by 1, but still.
Oh,
Oh, I think
I'm so glad I pinned the roll chart.
So yeah, he punches with a big fist into Fake Darman, who falls down to the floor, collapsing almost theatrically, but still very convincingly. Ah, you're changing my face, he says. And with a snap of Mr. Rose's fingers. How far does the Legion go? If a guard was to drag it away, would it persist, do you think?
until it leaves my line of sight.
So the guards are beginning to drag it away.
Okay.
Where are you in all this? Like, are you invisible right now, or at hand somewhere?
Yes, I am using Proto-Men to camouflage myself. I'm not moving quite yet.
Okay.
I want because I already slipped up once and gave myself away. I do not mind if this projection disappears because it'll trick them into thinking this guy's a stand user.
nice.
But I will remain like this until they drag that guy away.
Damn.
Okay, so,
Right now, I'm kind of looking for a window to escape from. A metaphorical window, but a
Okay.
literal one can work too.
So yeah, there's some employees have gathered around. It's surprised because this is the executive floor where this guy's just been punched out and is now being dragged away by Mr. Rivers and security. And in this confusion, the mass of the crowd, this could be a good opportunity to leave, basically, if that was
Okay.
as you wished.
I will try to slip away into the crowd and leave incognito-like.
You managed to do so. Meanwhile, back in the
Fucking
office,
salvage that shit.
I just like the idea where he's in the crowd now. We'll never find him, and then it's just that really loud soundboard. In the middle
Oh,
of the
you mean...
yeah.
You say really loud soundboard. I'm telling you, you can change
no,
the soundboard.
I did turn it down, so it actually was really quiet on recording.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I have the Jack soundboard muted too.
Yeah.
you can tell he's doing it from the pause, though.
I just love it.
Okay, but we back to the office, Chelsea. As far as you know, Mr. Rivers has just run off to slay Driver here, and you're in the office with
And what is
Manuel.
Regent doing from within Rivers' like sleeve?
His asshole, you mean?
He's anticipating.
All right, so I'm just alone with Mr. Michael
Mr. Escalante.
Escalante.
Manuel Escalante.
Manuel, I'm so sorry. I should have checked my notes.
Michael.
All right, yeah, Manuel Escalante.
So, you didn't come alone then?
Look, what you showed me, those files, is that real? Don't bullshit me.
Real as the God-given sky.
Why do you want my help so bad?
You're an effective agent. I've had a look at your work. I'm impressed. I'm always in the market for talent.
Can you help me get my son out of there?
Employee benefits are a big part of our workplace here at Claridad.
Chelsea takes a seat at the table next to his and clasps her hands, sort of elbows on the table, and leans forward. She goes, okay, so what would this job entail? What would I be doing?
Much the same as you do now, only you'd be doing it for us. You would protect Claridad interests, eliminate Claridad obstacles.
Would you make Would you make me kill my former teammates?
We have plenty of employees. There's no need to assign you every task.
If I joined you, would you leave them alone? I mean, I'll be honest, if your goal is to take down Good Trouble, you don't really need to worry about them.
It's curious to me that we've just detected one of your teammates listening to the to this meeting, but you say them, you say teammates. So how many of you are there here? I wonder.
With all due respect, in a business negotiation, I think as a businessman yourself, you can appreciate that I'd want to keep my cards close to my chest. All that matters is that it's plural.
If they are here, then I would like for them to leave. After that, I would have no more business with them.
She thinks for a second, and she takes out the ball in her pocket and sort of tosses it in her hand up and down for a moment, and then she's going to throw it out down the hallway out of the room.
Why is she doing this?
Is it like a bouncy ball?
Because Good Trouble has her son and is using him!
But
we can
bats can
also verify if this guy's a stand user based off if you can see the ball.
that I understand. But if you want to are you trying to say that you want bats to evade? Because I could just make the ball disappear. Or are you giving him up?
She's making a show of I'm getting rid of the thing that was listening. If Bats wants to come in and try to sneakily listen regardless, because he doesn't know that his ability is he can manipulate the ball. He just knows the ball's listening. That's up to Bats.
Right.
She doesn't care if he listens or not. She's just following his things so they can talk.
Gotcha.
That's where her head's at. So she
If
throws
the ball is
down
a piece,
the hallway.
if the ball is you turned your ear into a ball, right?
I turned my lungs into a ball so I could speak, but I could see out of the balls.
But you
Wait,
don't
one
speak
lung,
with your
though,
lungs,
right?
you speak with your vocal cords.
Well,
I was
it's
gonna say
JoJo.
it was. Whatever. I was gonna say it would be a more interesting limitation instead of having it just disappear and come back to you. That you had to retrieve the ball
That would be interesting.
to get your body part back.
Unfortunately, that's not how we established it. Episode 1.
We can
But I do
always
like-
retcon.
That's true. We had to do that with the stick to tree power.
The what power?
Exactly.
I mean, we're in JoJo, fucking Rohan's stand changed how it worked.
Plus, I'll have you know, Fade Into You has a maxed
As you say,
out
you just need to
learning
grit your teeth and
stat.
go, this is using so much stand power.
All right. So, point being, I throw the ball out, so there should be no one listening for him to detect. However, his power works. So I go there. That better?
Well, I don't know what you did, but it eases your mind. But understand when I say I leave here, I would mean leave my island, not this room.
Oh.
I want Good Trouble to cease its activities against me, at least with whatever team you have.
Well, while I can appreciate what you've told me and your offer so far, I don't really feel comfortable going to a second location. It would need to be somewhere public, and I'd need to be arranging the transport.
You confuse me. What do you mean?
You want to go somewhere off island. I don't
No,
want to get
he
it.
wants us to be off island.
He wants your team to fuck off.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misunderstood what you
I'm not going
said.
to a secondary location with you.
You okay?
Big smarts.
So you want the rest of them to leave? is
You
what
and
you're
your
saying.
friends can continue infiltrating my island, but we
We
should go
go
elsewhere.
I'm sorry. I got confused.
I'm not. It's just funny, Darnell.
Okay, so what does he want then? What is he saying to me?
He wants your team to fuck off, is what you're saying.
Okay. That's not something I can control. I'll be honest, even as we came in here, I've done everything that fucked up organization wanted me to do. I've played by the rules, I sat out my suspension, I've done everything, and I'll be honest, other than one of them, I think the rest of my team doesn't trust me anymore. Hell, I'm pretty sure they all turned tail as soon as things went to shit with your bodyguard there. So I can't really control if they stay or leave, and I don't think they would care what I have to say. I'm sorry, but I'm just putting my cards on the table with you. If we want to work out this deal, you're going to have to accept that they're here, because I have no control over that, and I can't take on all three of them. Nor would I want to hurt them.
Aww.
So what you are saying to me is that you would come under my employment, but you would also not stop your comrades from spying on me, and you would actively assist them by not telling me who they are, is what you're saying.
My comrades are fucking morons. Even if they stay here, I highly doubt they can find anything. But if you're really that worried, then why don't you just put a tight lid on the important information? I mean, do you just leave things lying around in file cabinets?
No, but you understand that a spy's job is to find this information.
I know, and I'm telling you, these are not trained spies. They're strong as fuck. They're strong as fuck. They've got good stands, but they're not good spies. They're fucking morons.
Tell me about their stands then. What are they?
I can't tell you that.
What can you tell me?
I can tell you that there are a number of people on this island, and that they have strong abilities, but they're not competent. If you have a tight lid on your information, then I don't think you have to be concerned about them being here.
Okay. You have, like... I wouldn't usually, like, request this. I think Darnell needs to roll menacingly, because he is making such a bad, like, proposition to this guy. Like, he's bringing... Chelsea is bringing nothing to the table here.
Well, you haven't given me a chance to offer anything. I'm still going. I'm just arguing with him about this one point.
Vastly skewed in your favor. What benefit would I get from this?
Okay. Well, I can tell you about some of the people at Good Trouble HQ. I can tell you about who runs things. I can tell you where headquarters is located, how to get in. I can tell you about some of the safe houses I'm aware of. I would only ask that certain individuals who I don't think are threats to you and who I am close to aren't hurt in the process.
It's an interesting proposition. Good Trouble's location.
Look, I'll be frank. I think you know this when you brought my son up to the table, but there aren't many people or things I care about. I just want to protect the things I care about. I don't care about anything else. I don't have, some grand plan on how I think the world should be. Better angels want to change the shape of this world. I don't give a fuck. Don't mess with the people I care about. Don't do things that hurt innocent people. And we're square. I don't care about giving up anything else.
Very well, and I think... And he sort of looks up as Mr. Rivers steps back into the office, right behind you. I take up his garbage again. I think you've made a compelling offer, Miss Dagger. Shake on it. He holds out his hand.
You literally just told me you don't do handshakes because of your skin condition. Are you fucking kidding me?
As you say that, he wiggles his sleeve, and you see that it's a practical joke. He's holding like a mannequin hand under his sleeve.
Very funny.
Thank you.
That is actually very funny, though.
He loves his gags.
It's my favorite gag. Shake it. I'm not joking, though.
No, because I have a feeling it's probably a stand, and you're going to put me under control or something. Do I look like an idiot?
It's not a stand. Just shake it. Mr. Rivers, you shake it. Sure. And he steps forward and shakes it.
Which arm is he shaking with? The one with the sleeve?
His right hand.
If this is just a gag, you don't actually need me to shake it.
I don't remember which hand
I really do.
left or right.
You made such a big point about how you wouldn't shake my hand earlier, and now all of a sudden you want me to shake your
It's
hand.
not my hand. It's not my hand.
What is happening?
Shake it, please.
Shake the hand.
I need you to.
I'm not... Okay, now I'm concerned.
Please.
Why? Give me one good reason.
Because I want you to.
That's not a good reason.
Please.
Listen, Manuel. Why don't we meet up to talk more details tomorrow? I think you need to get some rest.
Manuel frowns and opens his desk drawer and deposits the mannequin arm. He looks very sad. Very well. We will convene again tomorrow.
Why couldn't you just shake the hand?
Oh, and in case people are prowling around, I'm gonna need to make this look convincing for my teammates. And I said, can you step back a little bit? Alright, just step back. You too, Mr. Rivers. And I'm gonna flip over the conference.
Mr. Rivers steps back, but Manuel scoots back in his wheelchair.
I flip over the conference room table, and then I have Ludo come around and like smash the walls and stuff a couple times and like break stuff so it looks like there was a fight.
Mr. Rivers taps you on the shoulder.
Yeah.
Convincing. And he whaps you in the face with his hand.
Oh, yep. Fuck.
Your nose is bleeding.
I imagine I've got like a black eye, my left eye.
Roll
like-
for damage.
All right, but
You are killed
convincing,
instantly.
convincing, and I'm gonna smack his arm with the shovel
Glares at you. Why?
because, like,
He
you're.
slaps you again.
Hey, look, this is about to get real if you do that one more time.
Stop.
Look, we have to make it look convincing, and Manuel is recruiting me for a reason because I'm really good at my job. I'll be honest, Rivers, I could probably take you in a 1v1, so you should be lucky I'm letting you hit me in the face like this.
He's shaking his head disapprovingly. Didn't shake.
What?
Didn't shake.
What do you mean didn't shake?
He points at the desk drawer where the mannequin hand has been left.
I tried to shake his hand earlier. He said he had a condition. Of course, I'm shady about shaking. Now I feel like it activates something.
He's just shaking his head disapprovingly.
Mr. Rivers, why don't you get some bitches on your dick?
3
What?
3 bitches.
3 bitches?
Yes.
You do not have 3 bitches. You can't even hold a conversation. Can I get an idea of what he looks like? What does he look
He's
like?
a very intimidating. He's a huge
He
man.
looks like the Kingpin, if you recall.
Yeah, he looks like King. Yeah. Okay, buddy. You sit down.
The Kingpin does have a wife and child.
He
So.
does.
Mets, baby.
And he did.
Love the Mets. Let's go Mets. All right. Look, I'm gonna go back to my abode. Spread the
Do you
news that there was
wanna
some sort of engagement here, and I think
Do you
we'll.
want to shake Mr. Rivers' hand or something so Vasilii can get off him?
Can I shake Mr. Rivers' hand? Would that make our deal sealed?
Fine, do what you want.
Manuel, hey, I'm gonna sit down next to him. You okay?
I'm fine.
No, what's going on? Hey.
Holy shit, it's a simple request. I don't know. I just shake.
Well,
my hand.
I wanted to shake your hand
Right.
earlier, and you made a big deal about
I've got a medical condition. This is like the only way I can shake hands, and you didn't want to accommodate me, so it's kind of weird.
Hey.
So-
I'm gonna put a hand around his shoulder,
You're not doing. Hey,
No.
medical condition. Stop.
and I'm gonna pull him into a hug, and I'm gonna say, there. What happens to him?
You're scraping away his skin.
Oh dear.
Mr. Rivers pulls
Skin
you off
not
him.
covered by cloth. What is this?
I let him go. I say, sorry
Just
about
leave.
that, buddy. Wow. I didn't realize it was
You're
so
kicked out
bad.
of the office.
No, hey, whoa. Hey, easy. We're allies now. Come on, it was a misunderstanding. Look, we're all gonna laugh about this. What'd you say?
He's like, come back in 24 hours, and then slam the door in your face.
Okay, fuck. Try. I get mean. People say I'm doing things wrong. I try to be nice. People get pissy with me. There's no winning. And I'm gonna go back down to my abode.
Wait, is
Okay.
Vasilii just stuck on Mr. Rivers, man?
I guess he is.
No, I imagine he like crawled out when Mr. Rivers was pushing me out because his hands were on me and grabbing me.
Vasilii, did that happen?
Well, I think a little rodent can scare you away quite subtly.
Yeah.
Okay. Dune, Batsy then. As you are down in the janitorial quarters, there is like a phone like in sort of the little communal sort of like waiting room here. It's like a filthy room, some washing machines, some cleaning supplies. There's a little red phone on the wall. Scruffton has just like stepped out to make himself a coffee when the red phone rings.
I shift my eyes around the room and I approach it and I pick it up and put the phone to my ear.
Hello.
Hello, janitor's closet. How can we help you?
CEO's room. Janitor. Now.
Excuse me? Which room? Can you repeat that again? Sorry, it's my first day on the job.
CEO's room.
Okay, how many?
What?
That's not a janitor question. What?
How many janitors do you need?
One?
One. Okay.
You think they come in fucking squads?
I hang the phone up and
I love how all menace has been removed from Mr. Rivers.
Janitor team Power Rangers. Don't worry, guys. We'll get this room done together.
We're sending in Hitman Team 2.
I hang the phone up and I just kind of like shrug my shoulders and I look over to Scruffs and I call him over. Hey, CEO's room. We just got called up there.
Oh, that's no good, that. You don't want to be called up to the CEO's room unless you're getting a raise, of course.
It seems like they have some type of mess.
Oh, you don't want a mess. Well, I'm making coffee, so good luck.
You know what? I'll defend Bats. Maybe the reason he thinks janitors come in squads is as a former mafia member, his experience with janitors is like the cleanup
It's a
crew.
fucking cleaning squad!
Yeah, so he thinks they all come in like a dozen guys at a time.
It's like the fucking cleaners from Max Payne!
Yeah, exactly. So maybe that's why he thinks they come in squads.
He's thinking like, who's the CEO? I'll take it out.
That has no clue how this works.
I love that. That's my headcanon.
Walking out, he's thinking in his head about what he overheard before Chelsea threw him out of her pocket, and he's wondering right now if he has any way of contacting Good Trouble HQ.
Well, you do know that Catherine is setting up base somewhere on the island, and she was going to get in contact. But as for right now, you have the walkie-talkie, but we do know that you do risk detection by using it. But you could use that if you so wished.
Right. Does she have a walkie-talkie too?
She does.
I also have it, so I will hear.
What's that?
I also have it, so I'll hear everything you say.
Oh, they're all connected to the same frequency?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, pagers are around by now, right?
Yeah, we also are all connected on our pagers.
That way?
I guess if you knew the number for her pager, if she has one and she gave it to you. But also, pagers have like a... Actually, what is the range on pagers? It's pretty big.
It's pretty far.
Yeah.
It's satellite, so like it has to be far. But I'm going to attempt to ping her pager.
Okay. So you ping her pager. You don't seem to get any response immediately, but like, what are you doing as you're doing this? You like staying in that same room, or?
I'm walking up to the CEO's room with a mop and a bucket.
As you're making your way up, you see a small, like, wispy shadow sort of flit on the stairwell, like just above you, and you recognise this as one of the members of her little swarm stand, Dance with the Dead.
Okay. And I'm going to extend my hand and have the wisp land on it.
Okay. As it lands in your hand then, so when this thing moves around, it leaves like a trail for a second, and it's using that trail to sort of write words in your palm here.
Okay.
And sort of slowly, like one letter at a time, you get stand by. And then another one, go to roof for contact.
Okay. I'm assuming I'm in like some sort of stairwell now.
Yeah.
Are there any windows nearby?
Windows, there's one a couple of floors up there. Yeah, right now you're still sort of like the basement level, so you have to climb a little bit to get to a window.
Okay, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to attempt to reach the roof via window.
You're gonna like window out and parkour from there?
I'm going to climb.
This guy's gonna fucking climb, hell yeah. Right, okay, so you open the window. It's starting to get like evening now at this point, so it's fairly dark. You're not likely to be seen if you don't draw too much attention to yourself. And I would say this is probably a maneuver here. So show me your body and your speed, and let's say a free. Let's get a free from you.
Okay, let's see. That is...
There's a hay bale at the bottom, in case.
Okay, so 76.
I can't believe you're going to roll 76.
Oh,
Few
fuck.
successes.
So you're clambering like Spider-Man on the outside of the building, like through windowsills, little grooves in the building's walls. You reach for one, your fingers don't find quite the purchase you expected, and you swing and sort of like almost fall, but you must like just hang on with one hand. And I'm gonna need. You'll have one more chance to roll a. You're like on the third floor at this point, like outside the third floor. So roll again, and we will see if fate loves you.
Can I get
Together,
an
some sort of
advantage here
tactic,
by? Yes, I am going to bring out the Clash, and I'm going to have him lift my hand and pull me upwards, since he is a stand and ethereal.
Oh, absolutely. Well, yeah, that'll be entirely. So he's just gonna like pull you up, basically.
Right. I wanted to avoid it just in case somebody was watching, but he can pull me up since we're this
Sure.
close to the roof.
I would say that's restrain then, technically. There's power and durability, and it'll be a 2 for this. You just made it. So yeah, you managed to like throw yourself up onto the roof here. It's got a helipad with no helicopter at the moment. Actually, it's got a helipad with a helicopter on because that's more visually interesting. And also like some air conditioning units, those sorts of things. And you do see that some of the Dance with the Dead spawn are sort of dancing around a little box in the corner of the roof here, like a little cardboard box.
Okay, I go over to the box.
Okay, it's a little cardboard box. If you look inside, you will see that there is a walkie-talkie, like the one you have. But it seems like it's been sort of possessed by one of these little wisps here. So there's like dark aura, sort of like almost like smoke coming out of it.
Gotcha. I pick it up and I speak into the mic. Okay.
How's things going? You wanted to get in contact? Her
It's
voice
not
comes
fun.
through like so clearly, it doesn't even feel like it's coming through a walkie-talkie.
Not good, I'm afraid. Not very good. Now, I don't have the full context of what's happening here, but I think Chelsea just sold us out.
Is he sure?
I'm not sure. That's the problem, but she went into a room with the CEO and his large-ass bodyguard, from what I could see. I was in her pocket in my stand form, but they were talking, and he wanted to proposition that she can work with Claridad, and I think he pulled out some sort of evidence that really got to her. Something about her son.
As Bat says that. Oh, never mind.
All right, do the thing. You do it.
Okay. You sent that right as I started talking, Tan. As Bat says that, Dante shows up basically right behind him.
Bats jumps and turns around with an overlay of the Clash over his hand, and once he realizes that it's Driver, he puts it away.
I can tell you what happened. And he speaks into the device. "Kay, can you get Neil on the line?"
It'd be difficult, but I should be able to rig something up. Not right here, right now.
Say the name James to him.
Right. Well, I don't have them on right now. I can do that.
He will know what it means.
Basically, they know we're here, and Chelsea, I think, is working with them. I didn't even know she had a son.
Yeah, so she found out you hear Kane. What's up? Does she know that you know?
I don't think so. We haven't talked to her. She cut off all contact with the rest of the team, and I haven't heard her since. I got a phone call about 20 minutes ago. They want me in the CEO's room. Could just be a spill, could be nothing. I don't know.
I don't want you going in there alone.
All right, well, you be willing to put on a janitor's uniform, Dante?
Absolutely.
Could he record your uniform and then just project it over himself?
The illusion is broken.
I don't think it's a good idea to do that in case what's his name doesn't have a stand.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, bats can. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna go down to the janitor's closet, okay? That basement level. Just ask Scruffson for some scrubs. Just tell him that you're new here. Trust me, he'll buy into it.
All right.
I'm gonna go into the CEO's room, and you could show up afterwards.
I will say that I do not think Chelsea's betrayed us quite yet. But
I don't know either, but she did give up our cover.
Neil better come up with a good story for why he's using her son for missions when he promised her that he was keeping James safe.
Did you hear about Regent?
Did something happen to Regent? I had to flee before something happened. Before the big guy caught me.
I don't know. I just haven't heard from him.
He's still with Chelsea, but
Well, where's Chelsea? That's the problem. We don't know where anybody is.
yeah.
All right. I'm going to go down into the CEO's room, and I'm assuming you'll meet me up there in about 10 minutes or so.
I'll meet you in 5.
All right. Sounds good.
I
Okay.
give him like a fist bump as I walk away.
I reciprocate, and
Yeah.
I go back to the walkie-talkie. Okay, just keep an eye out and an ear out. I don't know what's going on here. I'd like to give her the benefit of the doubt, but if worst comes to worst, I mean, this does sound pretty rough.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but if it comes down to it, I'll have something in place.
Okay, and I will too. Don't worry. I'm focused on the mission here. These better angels. That's where my eyes are.
Very well. Hide this walkie-talkie somewhere you're sure it won't be found. It's not. These aren't something that can produce too much.
I put it back in the cardboard box.
Okay, just leave it there.
Yeah, if we're gonna keep contact with her, it's probably a good idea to keep it in a consistent place instead of carrying it around.
No problem. Well, with that, we swoosh.
At least
Sorry.
that's how it would work for me, because like I can't be seen carrying a walkie-talkie around.
Right. Okay, with that, we swoosh down to you, Chelsea, walking back.
Yes.
With Vasilii, I imagine, in like your pocket still.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I wait till I'm down in like my shit room in the maintenance tunnel dorms, and I'm gonna let Vasilii out. And when my door is closed and locked, and after I've made sure that there's no one out there listening, be like, all right, we need to talk.
Well, you see a little white mouse suddenly do a very quick anamorph morph back into the Vasilii. If you blink, you miss it. But if you didn't blink, you might have some mental trauma from the image.
Should I roll something to see if I have mental trauma?
Yes, roll menacing right now.
Yeah.
Just the menacing stat?
Yeah.
Menacing X menacing.
Menacing and what?
Menacing X menacing.
My new favorite manga from Togashi.
Yeah.
Let me look at the bad chart. What about endure? No, because it's
Well, you can roll the same stat twice. That's on the chart.
menacing is presence though.
So.
All right, sure.
How about menacing and pluck?
Menacing and pluck works for me. Pluck, menacing. That's befriend.
Yes.
Well, what about withstand? Pluck and durability.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
maybe
thinking.
Okay.
All right, pluck and durability.
Imagine if Chelsea died because of this roll.
That's what sends me over the edge.
You see millions of years of evolution in just half a second.
I got 3 successes, so I'm probably okay.
Sorry, but the DC was 5. Chelsea dies.
You're disturbed, but so you can forget this in time. You can heal.
I can heal.
Chelsea, what the hell was that?
Hey,
They got your son?
hey, yes. I don't know. That's something that I'm going to have to confront Neil about later. Because if it's true, I'm going to beat him within an inch of his life and then get my son out of there and figure something out. But right now, I need to talk to you because I need to assure you that I'm not selling anyone out or good trouble. Okay? Believe it or not, contrary to what I think our teammates might believe of me, I do recognize our missions here important. But I think if I feed him bad information and I gain his trust, it'll be easier to execute our mission. We're playing the long con, right?
As a quick reminder, like what portions of the talk was like Vasilii absent for while he was on Mr. Rivers? So what would he like not?
You missed almost nothing, I think.
Okay. Oh, okay. I guess we can run with that. It's confusing otherwise.
Because he, like, it was literally like Rivers turned a corner, and then it was Darman, and then he was like,
Yeah.
damn, I lost him. And then he came back.
My God, I should be hating Jack right now. He made Vasilii hear more of Darman.
Hey, guys.
I have a recording of him that I can play anytime I want. I need you to know
As a
that.
soundboard. Hey, guys.
You would never let me make that into a soundboard.
I would not. I would not. I would execute you. But anyway, my point here,
This is literally 1984.
Regent, my point here is, I need your opinion on something. If I'm gonna pull this off, it has to be convincing. I want to tell...
What are you implying?
I want to tell Bats and Driver about it, Slugger and Driver, but do you think it would sell the ruse better if we kept them in the dark? Would it make Manuel believe it more? I mean, I'm not going to give up any of you three's identities, but I don't know how to play this. It's kind of delicate.
Well, I think Driver might be able to keep up the ruse, but that Slugger, I think he wears his heart in his sleeve more than he knows.
Maybe. Truth be told, I'm kind of worried about my relationship with Slugger, especially since the suspension. I thought, I kind of felt a little bit of a kinship with him for a while, and, when he and Driver first sided with Neil, I was pretty pissed off. But, as, time passed, and I kind of understood where they were coming from to an extent. I'm still not happy about the suspension. I still don't like the way I was treated. But I think there's kind of a rift there. And I'm worried that if we keep him in the dark, that rift might not ever heal. But also, whatever relationship I have with him is not as important as what we're doing here. So, honestly, do you think our best chances are if we don't tell him anything?
Well, it's all about protecting your family, isn't it? That's what this mission's all about.
That part wasn't a lie. I'm not selling out good trouble, but that really is all I care about, honestly. I just want to do things right. I've done a lot of things in my life wrong, and I've lost a lot of people I care about, and I just want to do things the right way. I don't want to get suspended again. I don't want to lose you or anyone else on our team. I just want someone to tell me how to do things the right way. Because I can't seem to make that decision for some reason. Every time I think I know what I'm doing and I'm making some sort of progress, it all blows up. So, Regent, you've had my back. You've been here since the beginning. What's the right thing to do?
I think in this moment, Vasilii is realizing, holy shit, I'm the one in charge now.
The keys to the kingdom.
All was planned.
And he goes, Chelsea, this isn't gonna be easy. I know how it goes with secrets, but I don't think you should tell Slugger. Not yet.
But we're looping Driver in?
Yeah, I think Driver, he can handle it.
Alright. Question is, how do we get a hold of Driver without looping Slugger in?
Quick reminder, what happens to, walkie-talkies again?
We all have them, but they're at the same frequency, so anything we say is heard by everybody.
Oh, right. Well, Driver...
When you use low, the risk of someone listening in.
That too, because it would loudly project the noise.
Well, Driver's a photographer, right? I can just, go up as my handsome man and ask him for a shot of my good side.
Yeah.
And then I'll clue him in.
Alright. I'll wait down here while you go figure that out. I'm still taking in everything I learned up there. I'm not gonna lie, it's a part of me just straight up wants to fucking jump off the island and swim back and go see what's going on with my son, but I know we gotta be here right now, but I think I need a minute to myself if you can handle that.
Yeah, you need some space, I get, but
Yeah.
Chelsea, a tip.
Sure.
Don't tell Neil you know about what he's done just yet.
Why?
You need more info, don't you? Don't show your cards yet.
But if my boy gets hurt, I I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't want to waste any time fucking around with that.
If you tell him, what is he going to do? You don't have any leverage over him.
I don't know what he's gonna do. That's why I'm terrified.
Well, I know what we got. I know what we have to do.
What?
Succeed.
Alright. Okay, I'm just... You go do what you gotta do. I'm gonna sit down here and catch my breath a little bit before we talk to Driver.
He nods and straightens his tie and heads out.
So, Chelsea, so you're taking a rest. Where are you resting? Like in your shitty little bedroom?
In my shitty little bedroom. I think she's having flashbacks right now of her son.
And you're lying back on the bed, I assume?
Yeah, I'm lying back on the bed staring up at the ceiling. Just
the flickering lighters.
Yeah.
And you notice, as you're doing this, that the flickering of the light seems like, even though it's flickering, the actual light seems to be dimming. As though it's like growing darker in here for some reason. And as you realise that further, you realise that the room actually hasn't got darker. It's that you're surrounded by many, many shadowy wisps.
I immediately jolt up, sort of combat
as you jolt
stance
up,
ready.
the sheet beneath you, like they flow into it and like lashes out and it's like try and bind you, basically.
I'm gonna try and fucking combat roll off the bed.
Right. Okay. So you're gonna try and dodge here, body and wit.
Yeah.
And it's gonna try and restrain power and durability.
All right. So what would I roll to dodge? I think that's wit and body.
That's right there. Yes.
Any advantages? Yes, no?
No.
Alright, no worries. I got one success. I'm fucked.
Critical fail.
I would like to spend from the permanent luck pool, which I don't think lowers my temp luck, but that only leaves me with one permanent luck left, right?
It would, yeah.
So I'm going to do the permanent luck burn to do a persist, which is try another action or reaction after a failed one post-roll, as if it tied.
Okay.
So instead of rolling, I think I see this thing coming for me, and like mid-attempt at roll, I kick my foot off and jump off the bed instead.
Okay, what is that then? What would you say?
Well, I don't have to roll. This result is as if it's tied.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you just barely managed to avoid the whip of the duvet tentacle, basically. And you sort of leap off the bed and sort of turn around to face the sort of possessed bed, basically. As you hear Catherine's voice come out, Kay's voice come out of it there. What have you told them?
None of your business, Kay. What are you doing here?
Checking up. I've been told you've decided to change employment.
I haven't decided anything yet. And frankly, aren't you supposed to be not around? This is our mission. I don't recall you being involved past drop-off.
Well, I did tell you that I'd be on the island as the mission control. You not remember?
I actually did forget that. My apologies. You're just not that memorable.
Just the way I like it.
Listen.
So,
why don't you
what's
get
the situation then? I feel like I've been given false information.
The situation is...
And the bed sort of visibly calms down.
Hold on. Is anyone listening? Can you tell with your ability?
I've got Dance for the Dead in the entire area. There's no one here apart from us.
The situation is, unless I get some reassurance and a good explanation, I'm going to strangle the life out of Neil. But no, I don't intend to harm Good Trouble in any way. I was planning on, acting as a sort of a plant, like trick them into thinking I'm with them, gain their trust, and then use that trust to complete our mission. But we're thinking about keeping certain members of the team out of the loop so it's more convincing.
I see. I assume it's Bats.
How'd you know?
He's a loudmouth.
Yeah, it's Bats.
We've moved from Regent being the target to Bats.
Everyone gets their turn.
Look, Kay, I need you to be straight with me. Regent said I shouldn't say anything until we know more, but I can't handle it. What do you know about what Neil's doing with my son? What is that?
You're concerned about us throwing into war zones. There's no need to be. We're simply asking him to use his stand to provide assistance prior to missions.
That we didn't discuss. I didn't even know he had a stand. What's all this about? Is it like mine?
I don't believe so. His stand. Let me get the files for you. You hear, like, bizarrely, as this bed's been speaking, like, the duvet has been, like, moving like a mouth.
I'm talking to a bed.
Yeah, and as the papers are rustling, it's, like, mouthing the paper rustling noises.
I'm literally,
gross.
I can imagine it, it's so dumb. I love it.
It's like picking it up on the mic.
Sorry, I forgot to put the crisp audio suppression on.
I forgot to use my stand to do that. Hold on, I'm trying to find the file that you gave me for your son.
Oh, I can link you that. Give me a sec.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, let me get the share link. And anyone else who's curious can look at it. This is my baby boy.
There we go. His stand is called Tool. It's basically takes the form of any object or item that is most needed at that moment. Generally, we use it to provide preliminary intel on a mission location. Nothing dangerous, I assure you.
I still don't feel comfortable with him, being involved in missions. I don't want him to be a target, especially with all this better trouble stuff going on. Or better angels, sorry. I messed up my words there. I'm stressed.
I understand you're stressed.
Look, I want him moved, and I don't want him involved in any more missions, and then I want to talk to Neil about what we're going to do going forward to make this right. Because that's not okay. Okay? He's supposed to be a civilian. And if Better Angels finds out he's involved, then he might be a target.
Very well, I'll pass your concerns along to Neil. I'm sure I can arrange for a freeze on any operations he's been involved in. But for now, we need this mission to be concluded before... You understand, because I can't bring Neil out here.
I get it. Look, I know. We're working on it. But, so my son's got a stand?
He does.
Is he happy about it?
I understand he's quite pleased.
He hasn't been hurt at all?
He's never as I said, he's never set foot on any of the mission sites. He's not involved in that capacity. He sits at home and we occasionally come and ask him for a favour. Think of it as homework.
I'll want reports on all of his involvements, everything he's done, and all the other demands, things I've asked for. But we'll talk about that later. Right now, gonna focus on the mission, and you guys still want us to take Manuel? Are we grabbing him or are we killing him?
Manuel himself, he can go either way. What we're interested in is the link to the Better Angels. If we can find out what he's been doing for them, that should suffice, regardless of what happens to him himself.
Well, now that you're here, since you're mission control, do you have any jobbers you can send my way? People that can pretend to be my teammates that I could expose? People, anything I can do that's going to make this more convincing?
Jobbers, eh? I'll tell you what, there's going to be another group of employees arriving tomorrow. It's a part of a recruitment drive. There'll be someone there you can use as a dummy teammate.
Perfect. I'll need to provide results if he's going to trust me.
Very well, I'll get out of your bed then.
Yeah, please
She
do.
says that. The bed goes from Luigi's Mansion mop to normal furniture.
Alright. I think she feels slightly more at ease having that clarified, but she's still very distrustful. So she's just going to sit back down. Try those breathing exercises that her therapist claimed would work. Pop a couple of pills, lay back down.
Right, okay. And we to you, Bats, who was heading to the CEO's office for your janitor assignments.
Yes, I'm whistling a tune as I push the bucket and mop towards the CEO's room.
Have a holly jolly Christmas.
It's not Christmas. And as you turn the corner, you can see through the glass windows of the office. The inside is wrecked. All the furniture is a mess. And Mr. Rivers is standing outside with his arms crossed.
I breathe a slight sigh of relief, knowing that there might have been a legitimate mess. Hey, yo, sorry about the wait. I was cleaning toilets down there. You know, my boss, he had to let me go. But I'm here now. Plus, you know, big building and everything. First day on the job. How you doing? And I extend my hand to him.
He looks down at your hand, and you feel like such a wave of disapproval. And like you're the very limb itself that you feel like it might just drop off.
And I put my hand back. Okay, all right. What are we doing here?
Hand from over his shoulder. Broken. Fix.
Yeah, standard cleanup job looks about right. This is gonna be a little bit too much for just me, though. You mind if I call my compatriot up here?
Whatever.
Okay, you got it, boss. I'm assuming you are the boss.
True. No.
Okay, all right then. And I enter the room and close the door behind me as I start picking up pieces and putting them in a trash bag. And I'm thinking, I'm like, what the hell happened here? Like, what was this, like Chelsea, or was there a legitimate fight? Bats is starting to think more about what this situation, how this went down after he couldn't listen in anymore.
Hey. And as you do that, perhaps, driver, are you going to be arriving shortly as well?
Yeah, I will be. I'm heading down, and I'm heading on down to like the janitors section, and I think real quick I'm going to stop by the photography section and drop off some of my photography supplies so I'm not carrying them down into the janitors section.
So the clerk there, who's sort of found the photographs, he's a little man with a big curly mustache. And he sort of wiggles his fingers. Oh, delightful! Some new photographs for the album. Oh, I don't believe we were introduced. Alistair Crowley. What's your name?
Your name is Crowley?
Alistair Crowley, yes.
Is he the guy from GX? Gamer! Is that his name?
I thought that was a name I was coming up with off the top of my head.
Alistair Crowley is a very infamous occultist. I don't think you want to use that name.
He's the most famous occultist. Yeah.
No, it's this guy.
He sort of goes, Alistair Crowley, no relation.
It's this guy.
You have the same name as a sex pest?
What?
Wait. Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, his thing was he'd take you in the desert and then force himself upon you.
Tan when his villains are problematic. I may be evil, but I'm not like a monster.
My name is my name. I was given it from birth. I don't know what who other Alistair Crowleys there might have been, but I assure you, I'm a nice man. Did you take any shots? The Stella!
Yes, I did. Thank you for the compliment. I feel like Dante has been like flashbanged.
Oh, this one of the sunrise is simply magical. Not that I'm a magician, you understand?
How is that the only gif of Crowler?
I don't believe I've been introduced to you in the past. What's your name? After I've given you my most infamous one. Oops.
My name is Jimmy Johnny.
Jimmy Johnny! You've got two first names, that's delightful!
That's right.
New employee, I take it. First day on the job, always a bit of a trek.
You got that right. And as he's talking with me, I'm like slipping some of my supplies away into my desk.
Well, but you can't let that bring down the quality of your work. The devil's in the details. Not that I worship the devil, of course.
You were getting a lot more suspicious by the minute.
My character's simply being established, darling.
Please, come into the desert with me.
By the way, it's me and some of the guys. No,
have you seen my persona? It has a very large penis.
Oh, God.
Another thing Crowley had, by the way, but...
Persona!
Persona.
Every time I hear the word Persona, I just think of someone shouting it like Persona.
I just found the Persona.
Well,
3.
Crowley's Persona is in the Persona game, so yeah.
There you go.
You
What was
may-
happening in the plot again? I think we've lost track.
This guy was saying hello to Driver, and the universe began to collapse as a result.
Oh dear, it seems you've seen it. My rap sheet.
Anyway, lovely to meet you. Lovely to have you on the Darnell team. Perhaps we can go bowling sometime. But yes, thank you for your hard work. I'll make sure these photographs get to the proper places.
Do not go to a secondary location with Alistair Crowley.
Oh, anyway, you have a good day.
Yeah, you too. And as that guy leaves, I just sort of lean forward on my desk, and I'm like, okay, I'm like whispering to myself, okay, I've met a lot of weirdos, but what the fuck was that?
I mean, he wasn't that one apart from his name.
We'll know we're facing our first serious villain when they talk like a normal person.
There is not a single JoJo villain that acts normal.
Why is he a villain? He's just a guy.
The boss prior to revealing himself as Diavola was kind of normal.
Okay, so yeah, you've dropped off your photos. Is the end result of that interaction?
Okay. Is Stigma gonna appear or nah?
I would like to, yes.
Vasily, how would you like to appear?
Wait, so what? Where physically is everything
He's
again?
in like the photographer's sort of quarters here.
Right, he
So
was
it's
dropping
fine.
it off, so he wouldn't have
I'm
to
in
carry
like
around.
the Daily Bugle office from
Yeah.
the Spider-Man movie.
I want pictures of stands!
Driver, I want pictures of Driver Man on my desk, or Proto Man on my desk.
I think Vasili's gonna do that thing where he knocks but then enters without asking. Says, "Oi, intern." He's in character.
5 interns look up. Yes?
Not you, that one. And he points at driver.
Oh.
I glance over at Vasilii, and then I stand up and I walk over to him.
I hear you got a good eye with this camera stuff. That true?
Yeah, how about we go talk about your next photo shoot?
Yeah, come with me. We got a lot to discuss.
And I follow after him.
I assume we can
And,
safely flash forward to after they're in the room and we've explained everything.
Well, you could, or if you would like to explain things, we can of course do that as well. It's up to you.
I would like to flash forward to in the room at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you go to the room.
Driver?
Alright. So we got a bit of a situation.
Considering you're still on speaking terms, I imagine I can get the gist of it. And looking at Chelsea.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
I always knew you were the one person here with more than 2 brain cells.
Wait, Chelsea said so?
Yeah,
That's
it's
confusing.
Chelsea's
Oh,
room.
yeah. Oh, right. I
She's
misunderstood.
cluing him in on the plan.
Okay. I thought
Hey,
you...
basically-
I thought it was just a secondary location.
I'm just trying to get his trust. I'm gonna be pretending to work with him. I don't plan on selling good trouble out. My son is a different matter that I will be confronting Neil about at a later time. But relax, I'm not gonna sell any of you out or good trouble. In fact, Kay somehow caught wind, apparently. We talked, and she said there's someone I can use as sort of a fall guy to help prove my loyalty to him. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow. But the important thing is, we can't afford for this to not look real. I have to sell it. So you can't...
And you want me to keep bats from...
Yeah.
Okay.
Considering... look, I'm not happy about it. I don't like... I've got my own opinions on how things are between Bats and I right now, but it's the only way this is going to succeed, let's be honest.
I'm starting to get the picture, yeah.
Regent said I was doing the right thing, and I've talked to Kay, so I think this is the move. But what about you guys? What else have you found while you were running around?
Not much. Oh, go ahead.
I think Vasilii looks hesitantly at Drive, but he figures if he's on this one, he might as well be on the other one. And he says, a few months ago, you remember meeting someone by, I think it was an oil rig, right?
Oh, we ran into your brother again.
You ran into
He's here.
the guy who could like evolve stuff.
He couldn't do that back when I last met him, but yeah, it's him.
Oh,
He's here.
good.
Regent, I'm put a hand on his shoulder. Say, I'm sorry you had to, see your brother on the enemy team. I can't imagine that was easy for you, given what you've told me about your situation. But I mean, I had no idea he was here. Do you want me to help? Do you have a plan in regards to that? Are we going to try and talk to him? Do you want me to see if I can find dirt on him while I'm working with Manuel?
If he's part of the better angels, that means he's an enemy.
Right, but if I'm pretending to work with Manuel, then he might see me as an ally. Maybe I can get some info on him for you, or do you have a plan? Do you want to confront him? Do you think he could be...
I've known he's been here for less than an hour. Less than maybe... How long has it been since... Exactly, I figured it was like...
A couple of hours.
Yeah, a few hours.
Less than a day.
Oh yes, I'll do the rest of the day.
I never knew he'd be... And he looks at Driver, in particular. Actually, no, he should be looking at both of them because Chelsea is dangerous. But
one eye on Chelsea, one eye on Driver, like in the opposite directions.
Very cross-eyed.
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh my god! I didn't know you could do that, Vasily.
Stop! You're gonna hurt yourself, buddy.
Humans evolved out of this ability.
I tell James all the time not to do that. Your face is gonna get stuck like that.
What the hell are you talking about?
Okay. Anyway, yes, you were saying.
I said I just want I want him getting hurt.
Look,
We've killed some of the people we fought, but I don't want that to happen to him.
do you think if we talk to him, I don't want him to know anything about our operation, especially not my plan, but do you think if you were able to get time with him one-on-one, would you be able to work something out with him? Do you want time one-on-one to talk to him and see what this is all about?
I want time, but I'm not sure how long we'll be here for. The mission that... I know you said that you were looking for guidance, but I'm not quite sure what to do here either.
What do you... I want you to... Let's think about this for a second, okay? The mission is obviously a priority, but Regent, you are an important part of this team, and I know how much your family, means to you in whatever strange way it does, considering what you've gone through. And he is also a member of Better Angels, so it's not like talking to him to get intel wouldn't be mission relevant. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So what do you want? Do you want to see him? Or do you want
Of course
us
I want to see him.
Okay. Maybe I
In-
can...
Oh god, how many years?
Maybe we can work
But-
something out then. You have a
How much
disguise.
he wants to see me.
You have a disguise, right?
Yeah, he doesn't... I don't think he knows I'm here yet.
So even if you reveal your real face, you should be able to go back to that disguise?
He does that in front of you. He goes to his... He switches between his disguise and his real face quickly.
Okay. Well, maybe we can work something out together then. Maybe I can prove my loyalty by selling out a teammate, you, and then...
Well, hold me.
Well, hear me out. I'll go find Wen. I'll tell him I'm playing on Team Manuel now, Team Better Angels. I'll sell you out, and then you can meet him alone somewhere, do what you need to do, and then change back. He won't even know it's you until he sees you. Hopefully he won't just attack you on sight, I would hope. And then, when you're able to break away, you just go back to your disguise.
Alright. This sounds like a great plan and all, but I don't like leaving Bats alone for too long. Apparently he's up in the office cleaning up a mess that I assume you made.
Yeah, well, I told Manuel I wanted to So he thinks I'm betraying you guys. I told him...
I'm not blaming you, but I am saying I need to go right now.
I smashed up his office real bad. Honestly, I don't think as a janitor he's going to be able to do shit. He needs a contractor in there.
Yeah, see you guys later.
Right. Is that something, though, that plan, Regent, that you want to do?
I'm not sure. Even if we talked, we didn't exactly part on the best of terms.
Okay, then we'll table that for now. You think about what you want. I'm not making my first move towards them trusting me until tomorrow, so you've got time to think about what you want.
Yeah, maybe this is one to sleep on.
Hey, and if you want to talk about your family and stuff, I mean, you listen to me and my stuff about my son. I'm here for you too. I'm not really, touchy-feely type, but if you need someone to yell about the world to, I mean, I don't mind listening.
I think Vasili's hand is about to rise as if he's gonna tap her on the shoulder and say something, but he hesitates and you can see him slowly cooling off, and he goes, "No, thank you, Chelsea, but I think there's something I have to do myself."
Okay. Get something to eat, alright? You look gaunt.
And if we have a narrator, I would have the narrator mention that Vasilii never mentioned how he got his stand.
Narrator?
Vasilii never mentioned how he got his stand.
This is peak fiction. We are so good at storytelling.
However, that memory lives on within his heart.
Are we gonna flash back to Vasilii getting his stand?
Shall we flashback? What happened, Vasilii? Tell us.
I don't think this is the time for a solo origin.
However,
the camera starts to flashback and then it comes back to focus. Never mind.
However,
But if the camera
his heart
does
remained on the
do
presence.
anything, I'd say that maybe there's a blizzard involved.
Oh, we got a vague pre-flashback.
The pre-full flashback where it's just a slide.
It's a joke.
It's a guy who's wearing the same clothes as Regent coming up to a car.
You take the face showed up and saved him.
It's his mom with all 16 of their kids in a car. They're all sick.
Imagine if the delinquent shows up and just shoves his stand into Vasilii.
Hey, you're gonna need this to survive, kid. All right. Where are we panning the camera to now? I presume back up top to the office.
Bats. Have you ever done janitorial work prior in your life?
No,
absolutely not. No, we've already established this.
He's picking things up that look like trash and putting them in a garbage bag, and he's overturning the desk. He's trying to, sturdy up.
More than that.
What?
So you're overturning stuff.
Yeah, no, he's doing his best. The holes in the wall and everything, he really has no clue what he's gonna do about. But he is. When he's overturning this desk, he's leaning it in a certain way where the drawers could fall open and potentially glance at whatever documents or papers are in there.
Okay, so not much falls out. A mannequin arm does fall out on the ground in front of you, along with some miscellaneous sheets, financial reports, those sorts of things. But you do hear. Well, let's see if you do hear something. I'm going to need you to make a roll for intelligence here. I want you to get to.
Intelligence would be.
Intelligence is wit and reason.
Oh, right, okay.
Ugh.
Okay.
You don't hear you don't hear anything unusual. But as you just continue to empty and just get reports and stuff, but you don't know what to make heads or tails of here. And they don't seem especially relevant or weird.
Gotcha. I put them back neatly in the desk, and as I'm cleaning, I move to a corner of the room where I can look at the rest of the room and try to assess whether or not there's some sort of wiretap in here, some sort of listening device.
Okay. So at first glance, you're not seeing anything like a wiretap. There is a security camera, like in the corner. You can see.
That's even better. Okay. Gotcha. Does it look like could security cameras at this point in time record audio?
I don't think so. Did
it's hard
security
to tell.
cameras even exist at this time?
They did.
They've got robots outside.
Security cameras have been around since like the 50s in some
Since
form or
the
another.
18th century.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
since the 18th century.
Let me check this out.
I loved Lumiere Brothers and their camera cinema.
But
Yeah,
you do
you're
see
right.
the security
Fuck.
cameras.
CCTV 42, 1942.
Yeah. Obviously, they weren't very good back then, but I just didn't know if they could record audio.
Probably not, because even most CCTVs today don't have audio unless they like splurge for the nicer ones.
Yeah,
Well,
that's expensive.
This is a wealthy media company.
Yeah, but like I don't even think it would have that capability to like process audio.
I mean, you say pretty famously there have been some recent billionaires who've cheaped out on important things.
that too.
Yeah, but also, like, I feel like if there's a security camera, they would also hook a wiretap up or something that would record audio in the room.
But would they?
It's a little bit harder to spot.
Because you have to
that.
understand data storage is not nearly as good as it is now. So audio, just storing anything is like already like really compressed and bad, and trying to add audio to that like causes so much extra storage costs.
But it's an
Darnell,
but it's an organization that's being
technology in the 40s in JoJo.
It's also an organization that's being investigated by an intelligence agency who, I mean, they were using wiretaps in the 30s.
I think that ultimately it's going to be up to Tan.
Well, it's hard to spot anything like that. Perhaps it's hidden if it does exist. But as you are looking for it, you do see Driver arrive. Well, does he
I
see
was
Driver
just about to joke that Driver arrives while we're discussing the.
I was thinking
It makes the bike noise, but he's doing it with his mouth.
Mr. Revens is still standing outside the door, and as Driver approaches, he sort of does the exact same thing he did for Bats. He's like, from over his shoulder, goes, "Broken, fix."
Right away. Yeah, I imagine like Driver just like shows up behind him the same way he did to Bats earlier.
Shit.
Driver
Right away.
Bats opens the door for Driver and closes it. Few spots on the wall, some in the corner, and he side eyes the camera.
Got it. And I like glance back at the door and I like whisper to him, "Man, they don't make them that. I didn't think they made them that big anymore."
Yeah, he's a real freak. I have no clue who he is though.
He's sensitive, guys. He might hear you.
He heard you.
And Bats is thinking like back to what he was watching from Chelsea was in the room. Like he's gleaned that Rivers is obviously some sort of personal bodyguard, but beyond that, he doesn't really have an idea of who he could be aside from an enforcer. Bats is going to go over to where the wall is, like, or at least one of the holes in the wall, and place his hand over it, like so it's fully covering the hole. And from that point, he's going to fire off a ball inside the wall itself and have it move around inside just to like see inside if there's any sort of wire or anything that could record audio. Because if there isn't, then he can speak freely.
There is certainly a wire that can record audio.
There is?
There is.
Okay. All right. And upon noticing that, Bats is going to retract.
However, I want to point out, there also seems to be a hollow space behind the wall, you notice.
There's what?
A hollow space behind the wall?
Interesting. Okay. And
Perhaps you should go explore the hollow space.
It sounds like there's another fucking dimension.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I think that's a very good idea. If the DM thought it was worth pointing out, I think there's probably something of value there.
I think that Bats is going to attempt to ricochet the ball off the walls to knock the wire into the hollow space.
It's like severing the wire in the process. I think.
Yes.
Okay. I would say this could end up making some noise, so I will say roll a finesse for this. I want a 2 from you. I want to see
That
your
is-
war face. Finesse is speed and precision.
Gotcha.
Okay, so you managed to silently sever the wire here and cut off the wiretap. The only thing you'd have to worry about is Mr. Rivers who's standing on the other side of the door.
Right. And after I do that, I'm going to have the ball migrate to just the edge of that hollow space and see like where this leads or what is around that area.
So exploring a little bit with your balls, you can sense it's a space around the size of like a bathroom, basically. It's a room back there, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
4 walls, and as it's sort of tracing across, because it's pitch black in there, so you can't really see anything through your balls in there. But you do see, just like tracing the walls and the floor, you do see there seems to be like a hole in the floor there that goes down like as far as you can trace.
Okay, that's interesting. I'm going to keep my ball there just for now, and I'm going to move over to
You just go in the
drivers.
hole, okay.
Yeah, it's still moving over to drivers. I'm crouching on the ground. I cut the wire tack. There was one in the walls, but there's still a camera, so just act natural.
Got it.
So what do you got? You meet with anybody yet? What the fuck's going on here?
As he says that, I briefly think about Chelsea. Then I glance back at him and I say, I met a guy named Aleister Crowley.
Who the hell is Aleister Crowley?
If you don't know, never mind then.
Wouldn't get it.
Only real magic heads will get this.
I haven't found anything of interest quite yet. I was eavesdropping on the conversation in this room earlier, but...
Right. So what's our game plan here? You think she really sold us out? Or, God, I just want to get in contact with her.
I think we need to wait and see. It's a good thing we informed the folks at Speedwagon Foundation, but we shouldn't act until we have any definitive evidence either way.
Right. Even if it is pretty fucked up, whatever they're doing with her kid.
I agree they shouldn't have got her child involved, but...
Anyways, there's a space behind the wall that I've slipped my ball into. But I don't know if it's a room and I can't make out many of the details. About the size of, about this room too. But it's all dark. I can't see anything in there. And there's a hole in the center, but I'm a little hesitant to go down. There was some sort of stand user down in the pipes, down in the maintenance room. And I have a feeling that they're in the entire building itself.
That's concerning.
Yeah, but it's worth a shot, right?
Right. Do you think I can do anything about that, or what's the plan here?
Unless you could find a way to fit yourself in that tiny ass hole, I really don't know.
Unfortunately...
Unless you could figure out some sort of way to, I don't know.
Shrinker stands down. Shrinker stands down like the one episode in part 3.
It still takes so much stand power. You can't.
It takes a lot of stand energy. You're gonna have to concentrate.
Yeah.
As you're a janitor, you should have like a flashlight on your cart, but it might be the camera. I don't know if it would catch it and see. Like,
sorry, what were you saying, Bats? I couldn't hear you.
I'm sorry.
I was saying something about like the pipes, the plumbing system in this building. If we could turn it off or overload it or something, that might force the user out.
That's not a bad plan.
My point is, using my balls throughout the pipes would be a good way to surveil things that are happening in the building. And while this guy's in there, I can't do it. And I don't think it's a good idea to engage with him on his own turf.
Yeah, we need to draw that guy out. I can
if you could go back down to the maintenance
Yeah,
room,
I was about to suggest I can go back down there and I can create some accidents with the pipes
Start turning valves, breaking pipes.
and I'm not sure I'll be able to help you aside from that, but I'll
That's
try
perfectly
my
fine.
best when the fight starts.
that's perfectly fine. I'm gonna go down that hole and just see. If worst comes to worst, I could dematerialize my ball within seconds.
Got it. And I head out the room, and I look up at the Kingpin, who really is more of a Tombstone character if you think about it.
Yeah.
And I look up at him and I say, going down there to get my mop. I'll be right back.
And then I
Stay
open the
safe.
door. I open
Oh,
the door and
thank
yell.
you, sir.
No
I open
problem.
the door and I'm like, these fucking newbies, they don't know anything. That guy forgot his mop. How's he gonna clean?
Forgive.
Okay. And I close the door, and as I'm cleaning, I'm going to push my my ball into that hole.
I like that this guy sounds like Christian Bale's Batman.
Okay, it's not okay. Bale wasn't this bad.
I just imagine while he's in the room and
Sorry,
Kingpin's
Dan.
by himself, he puts an earbud in and he's like, "I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul.
I'm a creep.
I'm a
They send the ball into
weirdo."
the hole.
Better.
As I said, so you can sort of sense the positioning of the ball as it going down, but there's no light in this place, so it is impossible to actually see anything.
Right.
Unless, I don't know if you have maybe a solution for this issue or.
I'm going to pick up my flashlight and turn it into a ball discreetly from where the camera can't see. Maybe I'll move to a corner or something, or behind the desk. And I'm going to slip that ball into the hole and have it follow the one that's currently down there.
Okay, so you can see it's sort of like a ladder shaft, basically. It's a ladder going all the way down here. You're reaching you have a very long distance from your actual body here. It's going down floor after floor after floor to the basement, or to below the basement, it seems even. It sort of terminates in this little into a door, basically, with a wrench. I don't know how to describe it. I'm disintegrating.
Are you doing okay, Tim?
I'm not having trouble. It's a door with the spinny thing. Please help me.
Like a vault.
revolving door?
Yeah, that's it.
Vault.
I forgot how to be a human for a second there.
Yeah, like a cartoon bank.
Yeah. But it's more like it's like one of those doors you go like.
Yeah, you turn the wheel,
Yeah.
like on a boat.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's not
okay.
like it's just that it would be difficult for a ball to get through here. Basically, you can see that
Right,
this.
yeah.
There's a porthole though, and if you press your foot against the porthole to walk through, you can see what appears to be. That's last time you went down into below the basement. You encountered that big tunnel with the face inside, facing towards you. You can see in the hallway beyond. You can see that same hole, but with the back of that face. So this seems to be like a route to go beyond where you were able to go last time.
So I
That
can see the
sort of
back of the
guard.
face.
Yeah, it's
Like
like a big fleshy mass, basically, that's sort of sculpted into a face on one side and just
Okay.
indistinct flesh on the other side.
And where is this hole in relation to the vault door?
Well, the hole goes all the way down. At the bottom, there's the vault door, and that goes out into a hallway. Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then where's the face?
Let me get into the whiteboard here.
Let's go.
Yo, we're using the whiteboard finally.
Let's go into the jam board.
We haven't used the Jamboard in 10,000 fucking years.
Page
Alright,
5.
I'm on page 5. I have it open. Finally, I've been
Okay.
recording this for a reason.
So this is the whole room. This is the ladder room where the ladder comes to.
Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah.
Look at him go.
This is the wheel door. This is the hallway it terminates to. And that is
Okay,
where
so
the
so he
face
can
lives.
go down a ladder, and then he's in a vault, and then there will be things past the vault.
Yes.
It's not really a vault. It's not like it's not a vault in the sense that it's like got a combination or anything. It's just a wheel door.
Yeah, no, I got you. I was just wondering how I could.
Oh,
see
so a
the-
hatch.
Yeah.
So how could I see past the door?
There's a porthole in the door to like look through.
Oh, like a glass window.
And there's a face in there. Or did someone draw that as a joke?
No, that's the face.
That's
like,
the face.
last time he came at the face from this way, and I had his little fight.
Oh dear.
Okay. What I'm going? I could probably launch the ball at the glass and break it, but I don't think that that's a good idea. Just because I like. Okay, the face is facing one way, right? This is the
Yeah.
back of it. Okay.
There's
I'm
no
gonna-
eyes,
I'm
no
gonna-
face destruction.
I'm going to try my luck here. I'm going to bounce the ball and fire it at the glass pane with hopefully enough velocity to break it.
Okay, I would say strike there and give me a 1 here.
Okay. Strike would be precision and power?
Strike is precision and power. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you smash through with ease, and your balls are able to flow through the hole freely.
Okay.
Into
I'm
the
going
hallway.
to slowly move away from the face and go down the western direction.
Okay, as you're going through, so this is a hallway. It's a long hallway. It seems to be sort of sloping downwards as you go. And right at the end, after like almost like 2-3 minutes of heading down that direction, there's a big steel door here. And in big letters above the door, you can see the words Wound Development Facility.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Womb?
Wound.
Wound.
Oh.
And you can hear a strange sort of ringing noise from the other side of this door that you can't quite identify.
Is there any way in? Any
This
portal?
seems to be like a combination. This is an actual vault door, basically.
Right, okay. And it's just a big steel door, right?
Yeah.
All right. And Bats is going to smile to himself and retract his balls as he's going to finish up cleaning. And because he knows now that there is a clear mission objective here.
Okay. So,
However, though, he is going to try and... well, actually, no, since Driver's on that. Never mind. Carry on.
So yeah, there's just that as you're reading, there's that ringing sound from beyond the door as well. It's getting quieter as you leave. Very strange noise.
Right.
But yeah, you're just heading back with your balls.
Yeah, I'm going to retract them immediately. I'm retracting my balls, Tan.
Okay, you retract them. They go, and you manage to you become whole again.
Yes. And I'm going to finish up cleaning, and once Rivers gives me the approval that it's done, I'm going to attempt to head back down to the driver. But I would like to say to him first, I'm going to be like, hey, what do you want me to do about these holes in the wall? You need me to fill them up, or...
Whatever.
Janitor filling holes. Gotta put some
Okay.
cock on this, okay?
And Matt's not knowing what the fuck he's supposed to do here.
It
Is
seems
going
to
to
Rivers
take
This
also
is-
does not really know. What
Yeah,
he
because
wants
this
to
is
do.
not a janitor's job at all.
Neither of you.
Your job should be like sweeping up the rubble on the floor from breaking the holes. Not
he's
like
gonna take his tissues that are on the cart, and
To
he's
be
gonna
fair,
put
this
like
is very JoJo.
he's gonna put a tissue over the holes and tape them using tape that he has, and it's not gonna be the exact same tone as the wall, but you know, I mean, he's trying here. Then he's gonna be like, "All right, it's all done. I even taped
So-
up the walls for you."
He walks up and stands next to you and looks at your work.
Good. Assist.
Thank you. All right. And he's gonna hold his hand out, like almost as if he's expecting a tip.
He shakes your hand with both hands gingerly.
Bats is gonna kind of like grimace at him. And he's gonna be like, I see. All right.
oh, no.
And
Grimace.
as he's walking away, he just mutters, "Fucking
Not the grimace shake.
Would you like a drink, River?
Okay, why is that dumb meme popping off so much?
It doesn't matter.
It's just
Funny.
good.
Okay, and you.
Yeah, as he's walking off, he goes, "Fucking rich asshole."
Wow.
It's just a bodyguard.
And Mr. Rivers like smiling and.
I kind of love this guy. It sucks that we have to kill him.
Mr. Rivers is like opening up his phone and he's calling his wife. He's like, I think I made a new friend today.
I don't know if you can say that in one-word sentences.
Friend new.
He calls up his 3 wives, you mean?
Yeah, his harem. I hope it's exactly like the fucking Demon Slayer harem. Like they're all just madly in love with him.
His 3 weed-smoking girlfriends.
Forgot about that meme.
That's my favorite meme.
Mr. Rivers really is a reliable guy.
I love Good Trouble Bros.
Okay, and with that, Bats and Driver, you make it out without further incident. So what is the
Wait,
group's...
so I did blow up the valve system, right?
Oh, yes, you did, you did.
Okay.
You did do that.
So, like, every toilet in this building is overflowing. Every sink is spilling over.
Yeah, Chelsea, you wake up to see that your toilet and sink are overflowing.
Oh, man. I imagine, having been a single mom, that I learned how to repair some shit. I'm gonna try and fix it. Can I?
You can certainly try.
Do I have tools?
No, why would you have tools?
Well, I don't know. There might be tools like in the cabinet underneath the sink.
No.
No, you barely have a bed.
Also, I live in the janitor's quarters, so...
You have to go find them if you want them.
Okay, this isn't important enough. Is it spilling onto my bed?
Not yet.
Not yet!
Time erodes all things.
Okay, I'll go find some tools then, and do the arc where I fix my plumbing, so I don't have to sleep on a wet bed.
I like to think Driver, like, walks past her as she's, trying to fix the problem he caused.
Actually, I have an easier solution to this. Is Regent nearby?
Is it?
Can you devolve my sink to working condition?
Well, you just devolve it until it's not a sink anymore, so I don't have to deal with it.
Just copper.
Is he seriously calling Regent over for this?
Is he here? If he's not here, she would not.
I don't know why he would be here. But...
Alright, okay, I'm getting tools in
Morning,
the...
isn't it?
Thrilling roleplay, I'm getting tools from the janitor's closet to fix my sink.
So
I love this so much,
drinking his coffee in the
actually.
janitor's closet. Oh, sorry, this room's taken.
Scruffson,
What can I do?
I just need to borrow some stuff. My sink's leaking.
Oh, it's leaking. Well, he sits up like a Skyrim NPC. I'll take a look then.
No, you're a janitor, not a plumber.
He picks up the toolbox.
No.
Oh, we do everything around here. We're cosmopolitan.
Really, I've got it, sir. Why don't you just take a seat and enjoy your coffee?
I've been working on the rail. He's singing as he goes to your room.
Okay.
Road. Oh,
I've been working on the rail. What the fuck?
oh, have you now? You're a cosmopolitan too.
No, it's a catchy song, and you got it in my head. Okay, look at my sink. Look at my sink now, so I can
Oh, that's no good.
I've got important. Oh my god.
This
guy is my favorite NPC, I think.
He's a nice old man, and you've been very patient with him.
I am like about to sell out a jobber of our organization. I've got things to do today. I don't care about the sink. I just want my bed to not be wet.
Oh, well, he takes some tissues out of his pocket and starts stuffing them up the
No,
sink.
that's not how you fix that! Look,
Oh,
just...
I don't see no more water, Missy. Sometimes the old ways are the best.
Get out of my
I
room.
think another pipe explodes because he did that.
I'll have to report that.
Get out of my room, Scruffson. I'll fix it. I know how to fix it. I'll fix it. Get the frick out of my
No
room.
worries. You should get out while you still can. I'll see you later, okay?
Hey, wait.
He begins
I
chopping
grab his
away.
arm. I grab his arm. What'd you mean by that?
Huh? Mean by what, Missy?
You said I should get out while I still can. What'd you mean by that?
Oh, what?
I narrowed my eyes and what'd you mean by that?
You're confusing me,
You
Missy.
said I should get out while I still can. What did you mean by that?
I didn't say no such thing.
Don't play with me, Scruffson.
You're hurting my arm, Missy.
Okay, am I being gaslit in real time? What's happening?
You're hurting his arm and missing it?
What are you doing?
Are you
Darnell?
all?
I don't understand.
Are you all gaslighting me,
Darnell, what are you
guys?
doing?
Let me know in the comments if I'm mentally insane. I let him go. I say, Scruffson, whatever. I go get tools and fix it myself. Fuck everybody in this call.
You have a good day then. You see, run. Well, I gotta.
That's it! I tackle him to the ground.
Oh, my bones!
Why are you telling me to run?
I didn't tell you no such thing.
Scruffson, what is happening?
He generally just seems confused.
Are you infected with something? I turn his face over and I peer in his ears.
Oh, my ears! She's peering into them.
How would that
Darnell, what are
hurt
you
your
doing?
ears?
I don't understand.
Is there anything inside of him? I'm looking deep
There's
in
nothing
his ears.
strange you can see inside of
Then
it.
why does he keep doing that?
I don't know.
Give me an OOC reason right now, Tan.
Perhaps the storyline will reveal itself.
What are you? I'm shaking his body.
I'm the janitor.
You know what? Sorry, I lost myself. You know, just
I understand. I lose myself too. But I guess I better go find myself.
Why is he Yugi's grandpa? Yugi, my boy.
Chelsea, help! I've been trapped inside this television by Kaiba.
Yo, move! If you trap my son inside of the Shadow Card realm,
It's like Vegas shows are like, you come to Jewel's Kingdom, Chelsea.
it's just a Yu-Gi-Oh! TTRPG now.
That'd be fucking sick, but too much effort.
Yeah. I actually did that for a
We
D&D game.
just like fucking roleplay while we're playing like actual Yu-Gi-Oh!
I had an enemy in my Isekai campaign. I had my friend make me like an old, like weaker, old school Yu-Gi-Oh deck, and I have a program that lets me open and like fake duel myself, and I was just playing cards for his moves, and they had to fight monsters and deal with traps and shit. It was so much fun. Anyway, not relevant. Okay, I'll go fix my sink.
He's fixing
Okay.
these.
Sorry. Okay, now that that's taken care of, I'm gonna go
I fucking
see.
love this campaign, guys.
I'm gonna go see the boss man, Manuel.
Okay, so you take the elevator up. This place even has an elevator operator. It's very fancy, and he seems to nod respectfully to you today. It's like he's been told that you are now important.
Who's been told?
The elevator operator.
Hey,
Hello.
you look nice today.
Thank you. I look nice every day, but I appreciate it. You look nice too.
This guy's very confident.
I pat him on the cheek. I
Oh,
say, you're a
don't
handsome
do that.
fella. I hope you have a good life.
Thank you. I already have one.
Nice. Top floor, please.
I know. We're already on our way.
God,
We're here.
You're really the only one who understands me around here. Seriously, like you deserve a raise.
Is he getting parasocial? I understand.
What? Okay. I'm gonna go now.
Please
What?
leave my. And he sort of gesture goes, "Please leave my elevator." He says, "What's a benevolence?"
Okay.
My elevator?
Shit, I blew up with the elevator guy. Fuck!
He's like, "I fumbled it."
Fumbled it! I fumbled a baddie once again. I'm gonna go to the CEO's room.
CEO's room is back in. The furniture's back in pristine condition, although you notice strange, discoloured patches on the wall.
Oh,
As you step in.
so you had one of the janitors do this instead of a contractor.
We prefer the term hygiene operators,
Okay.
but yes.
Hygiene operator. Oh, dude. Tell that to Night Lavitz. That'll get a laugh out of him. Yeah. but-
Sanitation engineer, thank you.
Manuel, I wanted to talk to you about some info I got from Mission Control that I thought you might be interested in.
Oh, there's a mission control. You give me more and more juicy info.
Yeah. Anyway, you have a batch of new recruits coming to the island today?
We're in the middle of our recruitment drive. We have them coming every day.
Yeah, well, one of them's one of Good Trouble's guys.
Oh.
I don't know which one yet, but they're supposed to make contact with me, and when they do, you know, I'll deal with it. I'll bring them up here. You do as you will.
Bring them up here. How do you intend to do so? Are they going to be restrained, or is this going to be a little tricky
Okay,
trick?
here's what you should do. Make me the tour guide for the recruits today. I'll root out which one's the jobber. I'll get him alone somewhere,
What?
conk him over the head, tie him up, and then you can pick him up later from that location.
Well, that shouldn't be a problem. The previous tour guide got reassigned downstairs, so the job's yours if you want it.
Perfect. I can't believe I made it off intern so quickly. Or mailroom, rather.
You're a rising star.
Yeah. So, hopefully, this will be good sign of what I hope will be a fruitful relationship.
Well, I hope so as well, as long as you don't give me room for concern. Seriously, though, we're excited to have you on board. We're going to do some good stuff together.
And also...
It's going to be a hell of a light show, Spider-Man.
I'm sorry. I
love this.
didn't mean to hurt you the other day. I just, I wanted to...
I prefer not to talk about that.
Of course. Hey, but you know what? Do you ever need to talk about anything? I'm a great listener.
Well, can I ask you something?
Of course.
He pulls out the mannequin arm. Please?
I put a glove on.
Okay.
I put a glove on, and then I hold the mannequin arm with my hand.
You need to shake it.
I shake it.
He puts it away. Thank you.
Does that make you feel better?
It makes you feel much better.
How come it doesn't hurt your skin when you touch the mannequin or your clothes, but it hurts when you're touched by it?
It's made of a special polyalloy.
Oh. So what is your, if you don't mind me asking, what's the deal with that?
My skin is extremely fragile. It comes away with the slightest breeze. Not the breeze. That would be a little too much. But pressure will very quickly flay me, and I don't enjoy it.
I'm sorry to hear that. Were you born with it? Did something happen?
Oh yeah.
Is there a name for that?
It's a unique case, so they actually named after me.
The Escalante disease.
Actually called
my
bad
first
skin
accomplishment.
disorder.
I knew I was destined for greatness because they put my name in the textbook the day I was born. Seriously, I was very sad.
Well, does that mean you've never hugged someone before?
You hugged me yesterday. I didn't enjoy it.
But hey, it was your first time.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah.
He doesn't sound infused about it.
Look, I promise hugs are a wonderful thing. We'll find a way to make it not hurt for you, buddy.
If you want, I guess.
Maybe we'll give you some padding.
You seem more attached to this idea than I am.
Well, I think it's really sad that you've never gotten to touch someone before.
I don't know. You seem.
Well, if you've never touched someone before, don't you feel lonely?
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Are you okay?
No, I'm fine. I feel pity for you.
You seem to be like projecting onto me.
Okay, well, hold on. Now, you watch your tongue.
When are you gonna go like capture your guy?
Okay, fine. I'm gonna go. Okay, you know what?
Please leave this room.
Fine. Sorry for trying to be a little human. All right. Sorry for caring. That's my flaw. I care too much. I said it when I applied here.
It's true. It's true.
He nods, like holding up your resume.
The one person who means that.
Tan, can we recruit this guy to good trouble after this?
I love Mr. Rivers.
Yeah, me too. He's got to become like our what's his name? Ogiyasu. I can't believe I forgot it. All right, I'm gonna go down.
He's our Polnareff, really.
I'm gonna go down and guide the newbies.
Okay, so the group of newbies, there's 7 of them here today.
Which one is dressed like the JoJo character?
Well, they're all dressed like various JoJo characters. One is a clown for like employee enjoyment. But the one you recognize instantly, Catherine, is standing there in a photographer's uniform.
K? Is Catherine K?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, I pull her aside for a second.
She's fronted you a few seconds. I'm here for the photographer's position.
Yeah, look, actually, about that, I needed to talk to you specifically about something on your resume. If you could come over here with me for just a
sure,
second.
I'm happy to talk about my story.
Yeah.
I'm living my own life, and I'm always ready to give time.
This is, like, scarring me mentally compared to how she is normally. I pull her aside. I go, what the fuck are you doing? You're the jobber.
It's not exactly easy to ship agents here, and besides, it's not as if they're going to kill me.
They might. I don't know.
We can try.
I told them I was going to tie you up and leave you to be picked up somewhere.
Well, that's fine. You can do that. I'll use the opportunity to find out what's going on.
Kate.
Yeah, okay.
No, Kate, listen.
You can.
Look, no offense. You know, you're plenty great to work with, I have no doubt you're a smart and successful person, but you're not really, a fighter, and these guys are pretty strong. So I don't really think you know what you're getting yourself into here. I thought you were just going to send some, like, rank and file nobody.
Chelsea?
There are no...
She pats her hand against your cheek. The last thing you need to do is worry about me. Okay.
But what about Driver?
What?
Wait, aren't you guys... Doesn't he have, like, a crush on you or something? He's always hanging around you.
Well, that's fine. What's that? How's that related?
Well, he'll be really sad if you die. And I'll feel bad. I really think you are overestimating your abilities.
I disagree. You don't know much about me, so...
I know that you spend all your time working on cars and gadgets and not out in the field.
Don't worry about it. She seems very confident.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I'll just have to apologize to Driver then if you get hurt. Okay.
You do that.
So what we're going to do is I'm going to take everyone on a round tour, and then after they all fall off, I'm going to take you, I'm going to tell you, like, for the cameras or anyone listening, I'm going to take you over to the, photographer's den, and I'm going to bring you out to a shed, and then I'm going to conk you on the back of the head, or pretend to conk you on the back of the head, tie you up with some rope, and then they're going to pick you up later. All right, so just be ready for that.
Well, it sounds painful, but anything for the cause.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I really don't want to hit you on the back of the head with a shovel. Are you a good actor?
Fine.
Can you act?
I'll be fine. It won't even hurt.
Can you show me what it looks like to be unconscious?
She falls unconscious.
Oh my god. Wait, like, really?
Yeah.
Hey, wake up!
Her eyes snap open. See?
Fine. Oh, okay. I won't have to hit you then. All right. And I'm just going to execute my plan. Fast forward with the recruits.
Wow. I see you executed your plan. Very nice.
Who's saying this?
Manuel.
Good job.
So, who is this? This is one of your comrades?
I'm not personally familiar with her. She said her name was Catherine and that she was the person that they sent in.
Catherine?
Yeah, I don't know anything else about her. I would presume she has a stand, though, just to be safe. But I don't know anything about it.
Pales. Is it? Oh. Mr. Rivers, if you'll please take this individual in to confirm it, I need to make some calls. And with that, Mr. Rivers takes her away, and Manuel leaves you in this room by yourself as he scurries off somewhere.
What am I supposed to do?
Just do your work. What was it you're pretending to be? Your technician, mail room. Deliver the mail.
I thought I got promoted to tour guide.
Well, do that then.
But I already did the tour.
I guess the work day's over then. Go watch TV.
I don't have a TV in my room.
We'll get you one.
Wait, really?
Mr. Rivers, get her a TV after you do your thing.
Can you get what would be out in the 70s? Hold on, what would be the popular thing? The Andy Griffith Show?
Fine, we can get that. He's dabbing his forehead behind you. Just go somewhere else.
Okay, what are you gonna do with her?
We're just gonna lock her up, and I'm gonna make some calls. I need to deliver some fucking videotapes. I need to make some calls.
Okay, dude. Just you know how to reach me.
He runs off.
Weirdo.
So what is everyone else up to while Chelsea's executing this plan?
I think I'm hanging out outside the building because the fucking water system has exploded.
Oh yeah, a lot of employees are actually doing this.
Yeah. I don't think anyone wants to go inside there right now. I'm sitting outside eating like a bag of chips, just watching people flee the building. The destruction that I caused.
People have been let off work days because of the circumstances, so maybe there's a big group on the beach. So what's the rest of you guys doing?
Bats has gotten absolutely no sleep and no reprieve from his duties because Smithson is having him fix this fucking leak. Like, he's just going from one bathroom to the other attempting to fix it, and he has no clue what he's doing.
Oh, you need to make the pipe work again, Sonny, okay? Where's my face? Okay.
I've been up since yesterday, man. I just, it's clearly some sort of issue with the plumbing that, we might have to call a plumber, not a janitor.
Listen, my boy. Okay, listen. You're a janitor. You're a plumber. Horn fingers. You're all gonna fucking die. You need to learn what you're doing here. Nothing better than immersing yourself, Sonny. Okay.
I think
did you
this
just say?
guy's the stand user.
I'm sorry. Go back for a second. What did you say?
You gotta immerse yourself, Sonny. It's like when you go into another country. You don't learn anything. You just learn the language overnight.
I think I'm hearing things. Look, man, can you take my shift for me? I gotta go. Like, lay
I
down.
understand. Sleep deprivation, eh? I understand completely. I haven't slept in years, but okay.
What?
What?
Bats is
What?
gonna immediately get suspicious here, and he's prepping his stand. An aura appears behind him. You haven't slept in
Whoa.
years, huh?
You got the disco lights around you there. That's crazy. Anyway,
not-
give me that wrench. I'll make the pipe go good.
Bats is going to pull out the Clash's cannon and immediately blast one right in the face. Just a straight bullet.
Like, use like him?
Well, I'm turning his head into a ball.
Wait, when his head is turned to a ball, what happens to the rest of his body? Does it like flop down, or does he walk around?
He is a headless chicken right now. He has full control over it, but I have
He's
his
staggering
hand.
around like a headless chicken. Oh, what happened? The things have become a ball, sonny.
I love
And
the
I'm
ball
all
voice so
right,
much. I love the ball voice.
I'm going to leave the bathroom and I'm going to enter my little quarters, and I'm going to take a clothespin. Yeah, I guess I would have like a clothespin around here, and I'm going to transfer the ball back into his head, and I'm going to put the clothespin over his nose.
Yeah, what are you doing, sonny? That's my nose you're messing with.
You gave the game up. You saw my stand aura.
Well, what now? Oh, you mean the Aurora Borealis? I saw for sure you got a blessed spirit, sonny. It's because you got a good heart.
What? What do you mean?
You got the, I don't rightly know what it's called, but you got a little bit of the shimmer about you.
I take the clothespin and move it from his nose to his tongue.
Yeah, it's good, sonny. You never kind of strange ability. It's perhaps less legible.
You know, this is terrible kind of torture. I'm going to take the clothespin off, and I'm just going to be like, all right, so do you have a stand? I'm doing this as a precaution. Do you have a spirit, a power, an ability?
His eyes begin bulging, and he starts like shaking wildly.
I slap him.
His eyes roll on the back of his head. You need to get out of here, sonny. It'll happen to you too. You'll get
What'll
taken
happen to me?
down
What are you
below.
talking about? What?
He said,
No, you get taken down below.
"Oh my god, what the fuck is happening?"
Below. And I'm going to lean in. What do you know about the wound center?
Don't go back.
Come on.
Don't put me back.
Put you back. Were you there?
6 years. Oh, hello, sonny. When'd you get here? Hey,
No,
looks like I'm just ahead. That's
No.
crazy.
And I grip the sides of him, and I'm like, I need you to think, Smith. I need you to think here. What's the code?
Okay. Hey.
The wound treatment center, beneath the basement.
Treatment? There's no treatment going on there, sonny. That's where they make things that need to be treated, if you catch my drift.
What's the passcode?
Let's go. It's 2493. 2493.
2493. 2493.
All right.
You don't want to go there. It's hell in there.
That's hell you're walking into.
It's hell
Now,
in
thank
there.
Listen, I'll give you your
hello,
body back
Eddie.
as long as you promise me you keep your mouth shut.
Keep my mouth shut about what, Sonny? You turning my head into a bowling ball? Maybe we can get on the bowling team together. I've got free coins on Johnny Jessmith. Hey!
That's what I thought, right? I'm going to turn his head back into a ball and go back into the bathroom and reattach it with no issues.
Ooh, it looks like I'm a whole human again for once. Hey! Oh, the pipes are still fucked. Let me get to it. He seems like whatever strange episode he just had of him is like. It seems like he's forgotten about it, to be honest.
This is the most JoJo character you've ever made, Tan. Holy shit. That was so stressful.
That was pretty
Matt's
stressful.
going to tap him on the shoulder and just look at him. I'm going to head outside, but when I come back, I'll do right by you, okay?
Okay, you mean you'll make me a coffee? Because I love my beans.
Why did they put him in the hole for 6 years? What is he?
I'll be making everyone coffee when I get back.
Well, there's only the two of us here, but thanks all the same.
And I'm gonna head out of the building in an attempt to find anybody from the team because I've just been completely separated from them.
So wait, what all did he reveal to us? He gave us a passcode.
He gave us the passcode to the wound treatment center, and he's basically saying that he probably was subjected to the wound treatment, and he developed a wound. I don't know.
From back in Russia?
No, there's a wound treatment center underneath Claridad.
Oh fuck!
Where were you?
I must have zoned out for a second and missed that earlier. Was that when you were looking in the hollow space?
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
that was. I sent my ball down there, and we found a wound treatment center, a building labeled wound treatment center, but there was a door with a passcode needed. And
I think you find Dante first because he's like outside, and he would have told you he was hanging out there.
Right. Man. Driver. What the hell's going on? I thought you said you'd draw out that stand user from the pipes.
Did the pipe thing not help?
Well, I don't know. You tell me.
Sorry about that.
You're fine. It caused a good distraction. Anyways, I sent my ball down that hole. The one that was in the CEO's office. You're not going to like what's down there.
I figured.
Well, first of all, it's a door that's locked, requires a passcode, but the sign above says Wound Treatment Center. So whatever's going on here, it's probably some sort of factory farm for womb development.
You got the pass key?
Of course. I
Let's
got
go
it off
there
the
immediately.
janitor. Whoa. There's a bit of a problem, though. I mean, the access door was in the CEO's office, and quite frankly, I don't think we're going to be able to get back there again. Now, we could try the pipes. Now
We didn't finish cleaning in there, did we?
I think Tan did write that it finished cleaning. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I taped up all the walls and I scraped up all the floor.
You could always fight the face.
That's
well,
what
I think the pipes bursting might have caused an extra mess in there.
All right, we could try it. Have you heard anything from Silly or Chelsea?
Nothing from them quite yet, no.
God damn it, where are they?
I don't know, but let's try and have faith in them for now, alright?
Bass is gonna just kind of squint in driver's direction. You're telling me you haven't heard anything from them?
Not yet, no.
Okay. I'm just
Driver
saying.
is completely stoic as he says that, like completely unflinching.
Yeah, Bats is less suspicious here and more afraid that something could have happened.
Alright.
Alright, I hope they're okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Let's just focus on our side of the mission for now.
Agreed. And I'm going to take him down to the maintenance room and attempt to traverse that area where I first found the face, going deeper into the pipes, into the labyrinth.
Alright.
Okay, meanwhile, where is Vasilii? What is he doing?
I think, wait, is this like literally just tomorrow? Like, tomorrow?
Yeah, you
It's
slept
next
on
day,
it.
yeah.
What's your plan with when?
Well, in times like these, one must accept chaos and not order. And so he is just gonna
What is he cooking?
wing it and go speak with what was Wen's fake alias again?
I think I wrote it down in
It's
notes.
Simon
Let me
De Silva?
check. Simon De Silva.
yeah.
I did write it down. Hell yeah.
Yeah, Simone De Silva. He's gonna go talk with Simo as Mr. Oh god. Wait, what was
Heracles.
his
Heracles.
name again?
Change
Yeah.
it again, no one will notice.
Yes, Hercules Habsburg. Yes.
Okay, so he's just coming off his morning report, basically. They're like, okay, we're gonna come back in 5, says the PA, and he's sort of straightening his papers on the desk as he looks up to the approaching you.
Silva,
new
my
blood.
man. Everything good at the top?
Enjoy your first day on the job.
Yeah, I got my first newscast done. The ratings, the viewers are loving it.
Fantastic, fantastic. They always do. They're only viewers after all.
If they were doers, they'd be out here.
Exactly. Pats you on the back.
That
What can I
was
do for
very good, Stigma. That was genuinely very fun.
Oh, thank you.
That's fantastic. So what can I do for you?
Say, I know we chatted a bit yesterday, but oh wait, it's still morning. It's still like noon.
It's like just coming into the afternoon.
Hey, you ate yet?
You got a what? Oh, yeah. I thought you said 8 there. I'm not into numerology, but food definitely.
Oh wait, sorry, you cut out for a bit. Could you repeat?
Food definitely.
As in, he did eat.
No, I've not eaten yet. I'm hungry.
Well, how's about we break some bread then?
Sounds good. Canteen?
My treat.
The food's free, but okay.
Wait, the
Vasilii,
food's free?
In the canteen.
Only for important people.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The food's
not
free.
for
Don't
Jan.
make a mistake, Chad. The food's not free for you. You pay.
You actually pay double what it costs.
Yeah, you have to cover the free food for everyone else. Okay, and
This is a
before,
shit show.
I love this game so much. This is our best session.
Yeah, it's very good. Holy shit.
Like comedy-wise, timing-wise, plot-wise.
I'm still smiling at Stigma's doer joke. That was so good.
so before you're in the canteen, it's not that packed. A lot of people have gone outside for lunch because of the plumbing chaos. But what the hell, Rico? But basically, it's very sparse, and you sit across from each other at the big table. So, you looking to get in with the big boys? You seem to be courting my affections.
Well, they say, flattery will get you everywhere. Learn from the best.
Let it will. So, what kind of flattery will get you everywhere? Where are you looking to get? You got any ambitions? You got a destination in mind?
Well, what? Hold on. What is his actual title again?
He's a newscaster.
Is he head honcho newscaster?
He's a very popular newscaster right now.
The queen bee of newscasters. Yeah. I like the Mean Girls hierarchy of news people.
Well, it's a fun gig, and I'll probably being a face. I'll probably stick in it for a while, but sooner or later we all gotta spread our wings.
You seem sad for a second. That we do. What have you got in mind?
Well, I can see you're a talented guy. You remind me of somebody I used to know, actually. I know you'll make it big.
Right.
All I'm proposing is that when you make it, don't forget. Wait, hello? Take
Go
it
I
out.
hear you. We were waiting for you to deliver the line. Sorry.
Okay, wait. What was the last thing you heard?
You said
Don't
when you
forget.
make it, don't forget, and then we were on the edges of our seats.
When you make it, don't forget. The people. Our guy forgot the line.
You can do it.
Just don't forget.
I thought you were gonna say something like, "Don't forget where you came from," like to hint at the family. No, just don't forget.
I assure you, my friend, and some of these eyes seem very cold. Not you particulars in general. I never forget a thing.
Ooh.
You're doing alright. You sound a bit tense, and he passes like an unopened pudding cup he took from like the line.
Here, have my onion ring.
Thank you kindly. Well, it's a stressful occupation. You got your face up there all day long. It's like so you are the news. You are the events. You know, it's almost like you're making it happen. So it can be a little stressful. Yeah, I don't mind admitting that.
Yeah. Your face all there, but is it even really your face? How much after you spend long enough playing?
Tell you with the cosmetics they pop on us guys for the camera. I'm not sure how much this is my face at all. It's like a disguise or something.
What, you're a whole nother person under there? Mind if I take a look? And he playfully leans in to like pinch the cheek to see like if it's fake skin.
Are you flirting?
Don't do that.
With your brother?
Why is
he's
that
a little-
where your mind goes? That says
he's a
more
little
about
weird
you.
guy. He's like-
He didn't pinch his cheek. I don't know.
He's like coochie coochie coo.
Well, hey, he wants to know if it's like a mask. That's his like unspoken motive.
It
Well,
seems to be a little bit of a mask. He quickly slaps your hand away. He's like, "Hey, Brizzle's face."
Okay, so it's not stand ability. My bad. I always had a bit of a confusing time with boundaries.
You might want to get that sword if you're in the entertainment industry. But yeah, sure.
Actually, it's the 70s, and we're in the upper echelon. You don't have to
It's
worry
like,
about that at all.
welcome home.
Yeah, finally. You're gonna be so validated abusing people.
Say, the Silva, mind if I ask a bit of a... I know it's a bit, quick, we just met each other, but mind if I ask a bit of a personal question?
Sure thing.
So, you're in a great spot, you're kind of where I wish I was, but, where'd you come from? How'd you get there? Like,
Well, I'm American born and bred. Grew up in Illinois. Got into the industry in high school newspaper, classic. But before long, we're making our own sort of news broadcast. Well, not news broadcast. We stupid videos, basically, in the backyard. I went professional with it once I got out of college, and from there, that's the first rung in the ladder that got me here.
oh, all business, no family?
Oh, I don't meddle. I don't dwell on things like that.
Oh, sorry. Was it a sore spot? I should probably just check for the future. Because we'll be around here. We'll be around each other a lot in the foreseeable future.
Well, tip my friend Habsburg. If you want to get in good with me, you don't want to touch that with a 10-inch pole.
10-foot pole. Got it. You really do remind me of someone I used to know.
Do I know?
Yeah. He was a good guy. I sort of wish I treated him better. It's been a while since we last spoke.
Huh. Who are you talking about?
Just a relative of mine. You probably wouldn't know him. Well, you wouldn't know him because we just met.
Do you mind waiting here?
Can I roll the equivalent of perception to see if he's sus?
He's very sus. You don't need to roll.
Okay.
I thought it was just gonna be a Mean Girls maneuver, like he's gonna say, "Can you wait here?" and then not return and make him wait. This is all sad.
Sure, you're gonna eat that. I'm just assuming he didn't touch the pudding.
No, I'm not hungry.
Alright, thanks. Where you going?
I just remembered I have to make a work call. Is that cool with you?
Oh yeah, of course. I'm gonna go to the washroom for a while, so I'll be right back.
Sure thing. With that, he begins striding off.
And Vasilei's gonna try hailing him, but are there any like is he gonna like go around the corner? Are there any cameras or?
He's just sort of striding through some hallways. It sort of seems to turn left and right, seemingly randomly at intervals. It seems like he too is actually going to a washroom, like you said you were going to.
Okay, I think assuming there's no cameras and no witnesses, I think Vasilii would try to tell him in like primordial rodent form to be more sneaky.
So as you see, he makes his way into one of the bathrooms. He sort of strides through the bathroom very purposefully. There's 3 stalls. He, one by one, sort of like opens the door in a stall, checks there's no one inside, and moves on to the next one. Then, once he's satisfied there's no one in there except him, he walks... Are you like followed him into the bathroom, I assume?
Yes, that's like the rodent.
Yeah, he walks over to the bathroom door and then closes that one. And he goes, "Come out if you're there."
Vasilii
Rubber.
waits. Alright. You hear a morphing sound as he goes, and this time he's got no fake face on. He goes, "What gave it away?"
Fitting that a coward would turn into a rat. What gave me away?
Some things you just don't forget.
Surprised to hear that from you. What are you doing
Yeah.
here?
Me too. What, I can't want a media empire of my own? I mean, I can't want an empire of my own?
You can, but I can't imagine you doing it with someone else's face.
Oh.
Doesn't it strain you to hold on to an image like that?
I could ask the same.
This?
What are you doing here?
Checking things out. The thing I'm doing isn't the kind of thing we can discuss in a public bathroom, you see.
Nah, so you're just somebody's eyes and ears.
You could say that. Whether you'd be right or not, I couldn't say, but you could say it. Certainly.
I think I just did.
Huh.
And I
You
think
want something, or?
look, enough of the word games. I never thought I'd see you again. What?
I think you cut out again. Hold on, did I cut out?
No,
Stigma?
he cut out.
Oh,
Stigma?
I'm getting
Where
scared.
did I go wrong? Oh, he's back.
Thing?
You cut out, sorry.
Okay, what was the last thing?
I don't remember, but you were starting to talk again.
It was like, how did you... I think then you cut out.
How did you? Why are you with the better angels?
Suddenly he seems furious. He whips a hand into his pocket, pulls out a pistol and points it towards you. What did you say?
That's what I heard. Is it true?
Let me tell you what I'm doing here. I'm finding the better angels. I'm finding out where they are. I'm gonna kill every last fucking one of the bastards. Whoever told you that I'm one of them, give me their name too and I'll add them to the list for dirtying my fucking ears.
Wait.
OOC, who exactly told him again?
We told you that we saw him fighting us, and then we got hit by someone who we know is better angels.
Wait, but
So we made the connection that he was with better angels.
I thought I got told you were fighting alongside some giant monster working for the better angels.
Like
You
on
told
the
me that was
oil
a
rig?
coincidence? Maybe it was an oil rig.
I was there. I know it was an oil rig, idiots.
All right.
I was there for the angler. I wanted the information he had on the
Okay.
Better Angels. They tried to kill him to stop me getting it.
Has Wen realized he's talking to his brother yet?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tongue sharp as ever, eh?
Not the only thing. Come closer, I'll show you. You notice he's got another hand like in his suit jacket pocket, presumably holding some kind of blade.
You know, you got a gun already. I think, it's fine for both of us if I just keep my distance.
You do that. But why don't you do that? He sort of waves his gun in the direction of the door. All the way on the other side of the island, or better yet, go home.
I can't go home.
You know what I mean.
We both know we can't go back.
Whatever hole in the ground you've made for yourself, go there.
Look, when I know it's been a long time, and look, I didn't exactly treat you the best when I left, but okay, yes, I get it, but you're still my brother.
Opinions may differ on that.
Look, can you just believe that I found out you have a stand, I found out you're caught up in a lot of stuff, and no matter what else you might think about me, I don't want you dead.
Nothing else, I believe that to be true. What do you want? What's your mission here, your goal? You were with those guys I tried to hit back at the oil rig. Who are they? Who are you? CIA?
Just call us
KGB? Which one of the rats got to you?
the
East or
good guys.
West?
Everyone for every group they work for.
Good guys. Okay, so you're a charity worker then.
Yeah, I must be if I haven't given up on you.
Fuck.
Look,
What?
sorry,
So that
I
walks
came
into
out.
one.
I came out. I think, given the fact you have a gun pointed at me, give it a pass.
Sure.
Why are you going after the Better Angels? I feel
I
like
made a
there's a lot I
hole.
don't know going on here.
I made a hole in the ground for myself too. Let's just say they filled it in.
How many people did they kill?
Enough. I'm not here to give you my autobiography.
Yeah, I'll be your first purchase.
No, I'm not here to give you... See, some things never change at least.
I love them so much. I just want them to be happy.
Look, I can see, and I understand. Maybe we won't get along the best right now, but how about we just call a truce? I stay out of your bit. I won't interfere with you. You won't interfere with me. That good?
He looks at you for a long second, gun pointing in his hand, until he flips it over in his hand and puts it back into his suit jacket. Sounds good to me. Get out of my sight.
All right, and he goes, like out of the men. I'm assuming it's the men's washroom, but like as he's about to close the door, he just looks back and he says, "I won't give up on you, before going his own way."
He does nothing in response, but he looks away.
Not again. And then that's the actual going his own way.
Okay, and as he's striding away from the door stoically, I imagine, we do fade to black here as the session comes to an end.
That was a good one. That was fucking sick.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, me liked it.
I
enjoyed that,
really liked the exchanges between Wen and Vasilii at the end there. Like, I zoned out a little bit just because of ADHD at some parts, but like that was really intense. I enjoyed it.
You zoned out at the most plot relevant.
Okay, so Wen is after the same people that we're after.
Yeah, we should totally like we shouldn't tell him we're with Good Trouble, but we should like team up with him. Just be like, we're also after Better Angels.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Just be like, it doesn't matter who we are.
Vasilii did not try to connect with him on that. Like, yeah, we're also trying to kill them.
I think he could come around if we pitch it to him that way without outright saying we're with an intelligence agency.
Yeah. I enjoyed a lot of things about this session. I liked the cool fucked up wound center, even though I fucking zoned out during that first. I don't know how I missed that. Literally, I only zoned out like 3 or 4 times a session for like a minute or 2. I don't know what happened.
Also,
Yeah,
Darnell, I think you got the password wrong. I thought it was only 3 digits, 249.
He said 2483, and then he said 2493, and I didn't know if it was all that.
No, I thought he was just repeating it because I asked him to.
Can you say it again, Tam? What is the full passcode?
It was
What he
248.
fucked up.
2483?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on, we have to roll from memory, actually.
To be fair, it wouldn't really matter because if you passed it anyway, wouldn't that just work?
But, I really liked it. I thought we got a lot of cool stuff from all the characters this time around. And also Kay, I still am not sure if she's going to surprise us and she's like actually some secret badass who's like, they're like smoking gun, or if she's like way overestimated her abilities and we're going to have to go save her ass.
Hey,
Yeah, I feel
Tan. Hey, Tan, DM me real quick if Dante would know about Kay's capabilities or not.
But yeah, does anyone have any closing remarks before I end the episode?
Okay.
I am
yeah,
good.
I really liked it. Like, I feel like everyone got like their own character moments.
Hell yeah.
Bats, I did not expect the whole janitor to go into like the full underground dark conspiracy. But like that was really cool.
The way you
I'll
choked
believe
out
it.
Scruffson too for that info. That's like the
Yeah,
shit
he-
I wanted to do, but everyone was acting like I was insane, so I gave up on it. But
Yeah,
Hey,
no, I
he
knew
was
there was.
doing
I
it
knew
in
there
the
was
dark.
something up with him when he said when he kept like flickering between like you're gonna die.
I also do, but everyone in the chat acted like I was a psycho. But I appreciate that you went all the way with it.
Kelsey's already had one too many let me fuck this guy up for no reason moments, I feel like. Even though she does have a reason.
That's okay. You can have that one. I thought it was cool.
To be fair, I feel like if we were there, we would have been like, whoa, what the fuck is this? But he was isolated when he did that.
Yeah, he got to show off his mafioso roots.
Yeah.
Right. I haven't tortured anybody outside of the first session, unfortunately.
Everyone makes
Actually,
fun of me
no,
for thinking janitors come in squads just because the cleaning crews.
I'm trying
Wait,
to think of-
is Bats gonna be one of like Nixon's quote unquote plumbers?
I'm the fucking plumbers. Dude, we should.
It's literally the cleaners from Max Payne.
Is Nixon president right now? I forget what year we're in.
We're in 73, but it's been several months, so it might be 74, depending on what Tan says.
I believe it
he's
crossed into
president right now. Nixon
1974.
was president until 1974.
We're at the
So
beginning of
Happy
Happy New
1974.
Year, guys.
Happy
Okay,
New
so-
Year!
There's still a chance that Nixon could show up in this campaign.
I support Nixon.
I think
that's a great place for me to hit stop recording now.
Surely what he meant was he supports Nixon's appearance in this campaign.
Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you all next time. Bye!
Bye.
Actually,